Good morning. It's 7 a.m. here on Monday, September 15th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect partly cloudy skies with a high of 91. In hour one of today's show, we'll recap LSU football's big win over the Florida Gators as the Tigers advance to 3-0. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number one of Off the Bench starts now.
Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5!
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone goal!
Live from downtown Baton Rouge, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Yo! Welcome in! OTB! Monday. Florida, you suck. You suck. 3-0! What is going on? Jake, Flynn, Alondra, Tay all here with you. LSU is 3-0. As
Yeah,
Matthew told you there.
And Florida
Yet
suck.
again. Can't figure out how to beat the LSU Tigers. You know, before we get to pleasantries and see how everybody did this weekend, like, Florida is so fake tough, and they always have been, and they'll continue to be so. And it is so funny to me that they use all of their energy before the game and in victory formation. That's when they like to, hey, how about you use some of that during the game? Maybe you'll fare better. Maybe you won't lose 7 of your last 9 against LSU. Like, front runners, hey, pregame, we're going to be real loud. We're going to be real tough. We're going to run through your warm-up, and we're going to try to fight you before the game. And then during the game, it's like you disappear and you tap out. And then during victory formation, when we're like, okay, game's over, we beat you, then you want to act tough again, and then you want to have all that energy again. It's funny how that works from Florida. It doesn't matter who the players are. It doesn't really matter the year. Hell, it doesn't really matter the coach either. That's just who they are.
Yeah, it's their culture, and their culture is awful. And I think we can all agree on that. Florida is the worst college in the whole world, and I'm glad we beat them. I don't care how it looked. Honestly, I don't care how the game looked, what your opinion of the game was. We won the game. We beat them. They got a loss. They got add 1 to their loss column, add 1 to our win column. And they are front runners. They always have been. And that's why we don't like them. That's why we want to play them every single year.
Yeah, and I hope it doesn't go away because
Please don't let it go away. It's so good. But like I love that they're front runners because it makes it so good. Right?
Oh, it makes it even better.
It's like they play the villain perfectly.
Like, okay, like you want to have your little scuffle over there by the sideline, your former player. Okay, that's one thing. Like, what in the hell did you think was going to happen when you run through LSU's warm-up, you're on their sideline, you go in front of their student section, and then, like, the coaches are like, oh, what's going on? What are we doing? I told one of them, I said, well, what do you think was going to happen, my guy?
Yeah.
Did you think, like, this was going to go well, or did you not think it out? Or were you trying
It was
to
very well thought out.
Try to intimidate, and I use air quotes because you didn't intimidate anybody, and try to be tough guy before the game?
No, what you're trying to do in a situation like that is pick a fight. For once, like William Wallace going out to his first fight in Braveheart. He's going to pick a fight. They go out there, pick a fight, and then maybe the best thing that could happen is you do something so egregious, which is to run in the middle of somebody's warm-up. That's you see it all the time. You see that happening pre-game. People, little gamesmanship, little cat and mouse game. But the best thing that could happen is you do something so egregious, the other team throws a punch at you, and then they get suspended for the game.
Right.
They get kicked out. So that's maybe that's the hope.
Now in college football, they wait until you tackle somebody to kick you out of the game.
No, let's can we get that into that like later? I don't want to start out like we're so mad. Let's celebrate.
Fair.
Let's walk on their graves a little bit. Print new shirts out that say 3-0.
I think the message is still going to stay like 1-0 though. You know.
Yeah, no, but we're literally 3-0.
Yeah, literally, yes,
Print
for
the
sure.
shirts.
You could do that. And yeah, certainly. Thank you, Alondra. Certainly, throughout the day, we'll tell you what we thought about the game and what we thought about the offense and what we thought about the defense continuing to just kick ass all day, every day. We'll tell you about how many people stepped up because your captain went out of the game after a couple of plays on defense. All of that. We'll get to like all of that, the good and the bad. Well, I wouldn't even say bad. You won an SEC game. The things that have to continue to get better.
Not bad, ugly. What can we say? Ugly?
Okay, yeah, you can say ugly. Yeah.
Bad execution a little bit here and there. It's okay. Guess what? It was game 3. A lot of games left. We're not going to sit here and make excuses for some of that stuff. And I think as Tiger fans, like, we want perfection because we've seen perfection from a lot of the same guys on offense. But good Lord, let's celebrate what a performance our defense had. From a guy that, a quarterback on the other side that is, has the potential to kind of go off and have big games. He did last year against us. Well, we righted that wrong a little bit. And defense flies around, creates confusion, creates excitement, creates energy. And even with your best player, your leader, your vocal leader, your energy leader, out of the entire game because of a BS. Really want to say it. Yeah, but it's before 8.
Hey,
You've
Lars.
done it before.
Hold on, real quick. Hey, Lars in the chat. What is a clown? Take your punishment like a man. Lars, you've never been in a battle. You've never been in a fight. You've never been in a game like that, my guy. You work your ass off all week long to get into the game like that. You have a C on your chest, so you're ready to go. You're ready to lead the other 10 guys out onto the field. And because you're tackling somebody and because his helmet moves down, look, to the letter of the law, we can have that conversation all we want. I don't care what the letter or the law says. Give no what it says. I don't. It's football, all right? I know how I played football. I know how the guy sitting next to me played football. And so, yeah, it's emotional because you give a damn, because you put in your heart and your soul into the game plan to go out there and do all the things it takes to be victorious and to lead your teammates. And so he can act however he wants to, because I'd have been pissed too. I'd have been mad. Kicking me out of that game? Are you kidding me? So you've never been in that situation, Lars, and that's okay. And I appreciate you tuning in and listening and doing all that stuff. You can call me a clown too. That's fine. I don't care. Because you've never been in that position as far as like what the emotion. I'm not talking about you didn't play college football. High school football. If I got kicked out of a high school game, that meant a lot. For that, yeah, I'd be mad too. So you can not like it and you can call us whatever. That part I don't care. Mm-hmm. But I can understand why somebody would be very upset for getting kicked out of that game. Wit is soft. Yeah, Lars. Yeah, everybody says that about Wit Weeks. You're right. Everybody says that. Mm-hmm. Come on. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm. You get, as a college athlete, every single year, you work 365 days in the entire year, focusing on 12 games, potentially more. And then it's your last year at LSU. You're an unspoken leader on the defense. You're an All-American, preseason All-American. You are one of the best linebackers in the country. And you get 5-6 opportunities a year to play in front of your home crowd. Even less than that against a big-time rival, a big-time SEC opponent. And you get kicked out early like that because of an effort play that had no malicious intent. Letter of the law, whatever it is. But if we go through the letter of the law, I saw probably 50 people that game that should have been kicked out for targeting. You could call it almost every play, almost every tackle. You can call holding every time. You can call illegal contact. You can call pass interference. It is the intention of all these penalties that gets called. The intent to hurt somebody. Not the intent to hustle and get a man to the ground and try to be legal. Like he gets there and he makes a tackle. His head hits his face mask. If the intent is there, that is what is damaged about this rule. That is what is damaged about how they ref this. And And to take that away, to strip that away from somebody, one of the few opportunities that you have as a senior, one of the few opportunities that you have in a big game, a night game in Tiger Stadium.
Yeah, you only get so many of those in your entire career.
Yeah.
Of the ones that, like, we saw Saturday night.
Yep. And thank God the rule has changed to where they don't have to go into the locker room because he was still able to be a leader. You saw Brian Kelly go up to him, too, and say, we need you. We need you. You can still help. But, man, I can't imagine the emotions that I would be feeling if that had happened to me. It was a clown show of a call, I believe. It's a clown show of a rule.
Yeah, it's not like I don't even know. Like, again, like this isn't. Oh, that wasn't targeting. It was targeting. I'm not. Hell, I don't even know anymore. So I'm not even here to have that argument.
Again, I saw.
I'm here to have
targetings.
The intent of what happened, and for that to disqualify you from that entire football game.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's stupidity.
Now,
I didn't even want to get pissed this early.
After Witt did get kicked out, he kind of, went to his brother, obviously. I said this on the broadcast, like, hey, I'm going to need you to step up. I'm going to need you to go out there and hit a lot of people. And Wes Weeks did say, whose car are we taking?
Yep, no doubt.
That man stepped up and balled out until he got hurt. And then when he got hurt, here comes another Weeks brother. Like, we need another one. Bring on another one.
I like what Brian Kelly said after the game, too, in the interview. He's like, yeah, I don't know if the third Weeks, I don't know if he really knew what he was doing out there, but he did it hard. He played hard.
Alondra points it out inside the chat, too. Devon Keys did go off, man. He was a great player a year ago. Like, this is just a really talented linebacker room, and, thankfully so, because you can miss a Whit Weeks in a game like this and still be highly productive. Wes Weeks, Devon Keys both had double-digit tackles. They went out there, and they played incredible. They played really well. They played tough. They played physical. So that was good to see as well before we get too angry down the road here. Alondra, Tay, how we doing?
Doing great. I had a good weekend. I mean, we're 3-0. I know people have complaints and stuff like that, and sure, there's some stuff that could maybe be improved on, but we're 3-0, so I feel great. And then the schedule, we have Southeastern next week, and then at Ole Miss, so it's looking pretty favorable to be undefeated in the middle of the season, and I love that.
Let's go.
It does. It does feel so. Like it feels so.
It feels good. It's been a while.
It has been a long time. I tell you what, you can feel that
won the
energy.
opener. Like I'm still thinking about the fact that we finally won an opener.
It's a big deal. It's a big step for us.
I was emotionally damaged for years. So.
Sure. Yeah. And yes, you should celebrate the fact that we're 3-0 because winning in the SEC is hard.
It is hard.
I don't care how.
Game.
And I don't care how a team looked the week before.
Yeah.
I don't care. They're still SEC football players. They're still an SEC team. And look, both teams are college football teams.
Yeah.
They're not NFL teams out there. So I think as LSU fans, we have these expectations that it's going to be 2019 every single year, right? Really great on both sides of the ball. We got NFL players all over the place. This is college football. It's not. It's. Jake said it last week. It's the perfect imperfections about it.
Yeah.
It's not going to look great every single week. There's things that these kids are still learning how to play big time football here and there. You get the win, you celebrate. Life's too short not to celebrate the victories. You only get so many opportunities every single season to go out there. You only get one against Florida.
Yeah.
And you beat them.
And we don't know what that series is going to look like now.
I hope they keep it.
I hope they do
so
too.
Much.
I'm sitting there, and there was a league official. Alondra knows what I'm talking about. That was at the game, and I'm like, "Hey, you see this? Y'all want to get rid of this?
Right?
Ain't no way."
No. And okay. But what I was gonna say is, I don't know if you ended up going, Matt, but it was electric inside Tiger Stadium on Saturday. It was the loudest I've heard it be in a while.
Yeah.
I don't know if.
What was the chant they were doing? It sucks to be a Florida Gator.
Yeah.
Is that right?
It was awesome.
So
Campus was electric.
Can I tell you something?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, also they understood the gold game assignment.
They did. I didn't, but they did.
Yeah, I didn't either.
What's up, dude?
I know. I told everybody for the whole week, hey, it's the gold game. I wore purple because I forgot. I forgot.
Wow.
Straight up forgot.
Not A foxhole guy.
Well, luckily I was in the booth, so you wouldn't have seen me anyway.
Sure. Okay. So our situation happened. My youngest, my oldest, who I was taking to the game. I wouldn't take them all because I didn't have that many tickets.
Yeah.
I was just going to take.
You had to pick.
So my second, she was going to come with me, but the night before they had gone to the Zombies movie concert in New Orleans. I don't know if anybody's ever seen or heard of the Zombies movie.
Is that the Smoothie King?
It was at the Smoothie King Center. It's like a musical type movie.
Yeah, no, because we were at the Superdome for Jackson's game.
Okay, yeah. So Friday they were there.
Yeah,
so she was up. She was up late on Friday, so she didn't want to go late. So she wasn't going to go. So it was just me and my oldest, and he got a fever Saturday morning.
No.
Yep. Now, of course, so my wife's out of town, so we had like a babysitter lined up so she could come over. We go to the game. So of course he gets feeling better before the game. He's like, I want to go, and I was like, it doesn't really work that way, bud. I've already canceled the babysitter. Can't really uncancel it at this point. So we watched it at the house. It was fun. Still great. That's how I enjoyed taking the game in. But I would have liked to feel that electricity for this game.
It was electric.
Yeah, I know. I saw. And shout out to the student section. Can they make a chant out of any song?
Right.
Yeah, they can.
Any song.
I mean,
they were great. They stayed.
You might as well bring.
They were there early in the stadium too.
Yeah.
You might as well bring neck back. Like,
I know. Why is it?
There's just
they're gonna do it.
There's no point. They're gonna do it.
Wait. That wasn't neck?
Right.
No, Marlon.
All right. That's all right.
Surfing.
Look, my guy. Look, this is his first time.
Neck,
he just assumed probably because they were chanting. It's like, no. Actually, they're going to do that no matter what song's
Yeah,
played.
it doesn't matter what song it is.
I mean,
they're going to do the chant.
At this point, I'm surprised they don't do it during the national anthem.
You can play. You can play "Fly Me to the Moon," and they're going to find a way.
They're going to sneak it in there, and it's going to feel organic, and they're all going to be ready for it.
Yes,
that's the thing. Do they practice this in the quad?
Right?
Where are they practicing this?
I don't know,
but they do, and they're all ready for it.
Yeah.
It does probably lead to a lot of uncomfortable conversations between parents and child.
Probably, yeah.
I remember my kids were asking about it, but I distracted them with keys or something. I don't remember.
Keys?
Hey, you want some Dippin' Dots?
Oh, hey, here's my car keys.
Look at this. I don't even know what they're saying, kids.
Yeah, I got older kids. They're like, oh, that's what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the keys don't work on them.
Keys don't work. Dippin' Dots still might.
Well, Dippin' Dots work for me.
That always works.
There's no question about that. Okay, so we do have, obviously, a ton to get to. Break down the game, stats from the game, compare it to last year's game. But overall theme, the LSU Tigers are 3-0. Of course, we'll talk New Orleans Saints as well today as they put up another fight, and they fall just short yet again. So we have a ton to get to here on this Monday morning edition of OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to getgordon.com. Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. There on the website, you can do it all. You can have a conversation with them. You can check out what they can do for you in the courtroom, what they've done for others in the courtroom. It's throughout the state of Louisiana. It's your area code, followed by 888-8888, whatever your area code in Louisiana is. Also, at Get Gordon's going to be the handle on all major social media. And always remember, they're doing big things in the community. And also, they got the G team. You know, as part of the G team, Garrett Nussmeier.
Boom.
That guy's pretty good. That guy's pretty fun
quarterback.
to watch. And so go check all that information at getgordon.com.
Yeah, and don't forget, it's not too late. They still have the Billboard Design Competition. If you just want to Google Gordon McKernan Billboard Design Comp, it comes up. You can submit it right there. So if you want to channel your inner graphic designer and see a big old billboard on Interstate with your drawing, your design, your creation on it, go do that. Go submit it before the 21st of this month. Go to getgordon.com.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. It's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
Breck teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered.
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
All right, welcome back in OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Let's take a look at this team stats for this 20-10 victory for LSU. It kind of mirrors what last year's game was a little bit, right? Florida's got 23 first downs. You have 10. You look back on third down efficiency. Now, they were 6 of 17. You were 4 of 14, but they had more total yards. Remember, we told you the tail of the tape from last year's game where you had more first downs. You had more total yards. You had more yards through the air. Like, you were better on third down than they were a year ago. Well, now you kind of flip it there. And so the tail of the tape maybe doesn't tell the story of the game. Now, they held the football for 37 minutes in this contest as well. Now, you both had 7 penalties, but it's going to be the turnovers, obviously, that are the story of the game. Just like last year, it was the sacks that Florida had that was the story of the game. And so these, I mean, look, the box scores kind of mirror each other. Last year, you had a lot of success. You outgained them. You held the ball longer, but you couldn't protect the quarterback. Well, this year, I mean, right, they kind of do the same to you, but they couldn't protect the football. And so this defense creates 5 turnovers. It's the story of the game. It's the theme of the game. You took one back to the house for a pick 6. And this defense, it continues to be highly impressive. It continues to fly around. It continues to trick quarterbacks. And, like, some of those you're going to watch it. And, look, we could into the last one, DJ Lagway kind of throws it up there, but LSU knew exactly what they were doing in some of those coverage situations, and they baited DJ Lagway into some of those throws.
Yeah, I tell you, who didn't know what he was doing was DJ Lagway. I mean, good Lord. Like, as a quarterback, and as much hate as I have for Florida, I was like, dude, what is he doing? Like, this is can you not see the safeties? I don't know what he was looking at a lot, and I know LSU did a really good job of baiting him, disguising coverages, creating confusion. And we've done that all season. We did it week 1 against Cade Klubnik. We've done it week 3 now against DJ Lagway. 2 of the top preseason ranked quarterbacks going in. We have created confusion. We've created chaos. And maybe not so much it was a different type of chaos this week than it was against Clemson. Clemson was, all gas, no brakes on pressures. We're bringing so many different types of pressures. Now you lose Witt early in the game, so it kind of changes a lot of some of the things that you can do, or you're comfortable doing, because Witt, he's been there. The starters can make up for when you create pressure. We talked about this last week. When you create pressure and chaos from one side, you have to have people that are smart enough and comfortable enough and experienced enough to cover ground, because where you create strengths on one side of the ball, you create a weakness somewhere else. So you have to have those kind of experienced guys to fill in those voids and make those weaknesses less weak, I guess, if you will. But they created chaos just flying around. Our DBs can play their role in a coverage by making it look like a different coverage. So if you're a safety or a corner and you have a cloud coverage as a corner, and you have the half safety over the top, the safety playing over the top of a cloud corner, they can make it look like quarters, and then at the last second go play their responsibility.
Yeah.
And it creates confusion. And it's fun to see. But at the end of the day, we did benefit from some very poor quarterback decisions.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, the one to DJ Pickett, he's throwing it up for sure. The A.J. Halsey, he was shot out of a cannon before half.
Yeah, he did.
When he picked that one off. I mean, that was he was waiting, I bet you won't throw it. I bet you won't throw it.
That guy's fun to watch.
He is fun to watch, and he throws the whole secondary. The whole secondary, let's just turn some of this into just a waxing poetic about the defense. I mean, Alondra pointed out, Devon Keys comes in there. He has 14 tackles. Didn't start the game, but he comes in. He has 14 tackles, has half a sack, and a TFL. Wes Weeks, he started the game, but obviously he had to step up. He goes to the green dot now when his brother gets kicked out, and he has 12 tackles and a TFL. To Marcus Cooley, right? He's not the biggest guy in the world, but I'll be damned if every time in the open field he doesn't get the guy down. Doesn't matter if it's a tight end, a receiver, or a back. A.J. Halsey playing at a different speed, right? Make sure that his presence is felt every time he hits you as well. Perkins did another great job of spying the quarterback anytime that DJ Lagway thought that he had the edge. Here comes number 7, Mansour Delane. What Matt's talking about, you can do all these creative things because it's okay, well, 4's going to have his guy. We're good there, and you don't worry about it. And you call the blitz, and you call the pressure. And we could P.J. Woodland's playing incredible. We could go on and on. We could go down the list of defensive guys. But the main point is everybody's not only doing their job, they're doing the job that helps everybody else out, the other 10 guys. So, if somebody goes down, you step up. If somebody's pressuring, I've got you. I'm going to handle the back end back here. It is total, complete team defense.
Yeah, and it shows up in the stats when you can play team defense like that, and it's hard when we're not watching film to kind of tell you about how good that secondary is playing and what kind of chemistry they're playing with. But when you see a safety come out of nowhere and step in front of a pass, that means they are dissecting what the offense is doing. They are understanding the route concept. They are understanding he didn't just come from nowhere. He had a responsibility on one part of the field, but he understood based on the route concept that his responsibility, he wasn't needed if we're looking at the ball, okay, left side is taken care of, so I can go and help poach the right side of the ball. and they just understood the route concepts. You could tell they were ultimately ready. They had watched a lot of film. They knew what Florida would try to do to them. And when you get opportunities, they made the play. I mean, how many times do you go into games and you have opportunities to intercept the ball and it's dropped, or two defenders run into each other and you just don't get it? They took advantage of every single opportunity, and it was the difference in the game because, it wasn't the most explosive offensive performance we've had, but the defense stepped up, so it was a complete team win in that aspect.
It was a lot of fun to watch. I mean, just multiple defensive performances that stood out, I think, to everybody. I mean, no matter who you are, where you're watching, you certainly can appreciate what the linebackers did stepping up when you lose your captain, what the defensive backs continue to do. I thought you had great pressure on DJ Lagway as well. So a lot of great things when it comes to this LSU defense. Now, when we come back, let's talk about the LSU offense. Obviously, there's things that you want to see. There's things that LSU wants to get cleaned up, and
they're going to have to.
They're going to have to.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a thing that he did to close out the football game that I would love to see more of, and not just because of who I am and what position I play,
just because
but
of that.
My God, can we see more of that? And we'll show the play and what we're talking about when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to gcopnet.com, gcopnet.com, Gulf Coast Office Products. Talking about multiple locations in Louisiana, always taking care of Louisiana and always taking care of you, right? When you call them, you're not going to talk to a robot. You're not going to talk to somebody that's like, excuse me, could you hold as I transfer you to 7 different people? No, you're going to talk to the person that's going to be able to get you a solution to whatever issue you have going on right now. Like, you should trust them. The Pelicans trust them. The Saints trust them. LSU, the Raging Cajuns, everybody in the state of Louisiana. So go to the website today, gcopnet.com.
Yeah, go work with them. So Trey and the gang over there, they started their company in Louisiana, right here, Louisiana born, but they ship printers, they ship copiers all over the country. And just like Jake said, they're proud partners to be partnered with the Saints, with the Tigers, with the Pelicans, everything. They are your workplace efficiency lifeline. Louisiana's leading copier and printer source, Gulf Coast Office Products, gcopnet.com.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge and First American Bank and Trust bring you the Heart of the Game Award, recognizing student athletes who deliver when it counts. Nominate your game day standout at 1045ESPN.com by the 21st. We'll choose 5 male and 5 female finalists, and then it's up to the fans to vote for the winners. Each winner gets a $250 gift card, a custom award, and the spotlight they've earned. Presented by First American Bank and Trust, a banking tradition since 1910.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief: our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Man, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this
She has me like a Pisces when I am weak.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back in OTB here on this Monday morning. Y'all, I think we actually figured out how to show tape and connect to Flynn's computer.
Did I
think it would ever happen? I didn't.
Week 3.
I had hope, I had dreams, but I didn't have belief. Now I got belief. So Matthew, what are we going to show the people?
Good question. Solid question.
Okay.
Because we're trying to get it loaded back up now.
That's why I asked the question.
Yep. Well, we had talked about. Hold on a second here. All right. So we had talked about some going to break there. Something that you really enjoyed from the game.
Yes.
What was that? It was it was like a weird position out there. It's like I didn't even know what to call this position. Don't know what he really does. But it was like an offense. It was like he was in between the quarterback and the running back.
Yeah.
In the backfield. And the quarterback was underneath the center.
Mm-hmm.
That was weird to see Garrett underneath the center taking a football snap like.
Hey, look, if you're having trouble trying to establish the run and if you want to close the game out, because that's what that drive was. You got to go close the game out. Right? It's got to be the alpha mentality. Well, if you want to be an alpha, what do? You bring a fullback into the game. That's how you become an alpha. And you go get a meathead and Jack Pybron, who played fullback at Florida a little bit as well. You bring him in. Anybody wearing number 44 can play fullback, and Jack Pybron showed us that. And that's how you close out the game, Matthew. You run heavy set, under center, hat on a hat, and allow your running back to go finish the game.
Yeah, you do. Taylor, you got this clip, or you got the monitor? Yeah, so we're going to show it to you right here. I was trying to find this play on the film, and I almost skipped past this play because it looked like victory formation.
Yeah, it is. It basically is victory formation because you're in the game.
Yeah, so check this out. We got everybody lined up right here, and I can guarantee you one thing: Florida did not work on this look in practice this week. There's not a lot of guarantees in life, but we're just going to show you how beautifully blocked this was. It looks so different than lining up and 4 wide and running 5-man zone concept. They get you 1 yard. Watch this beauty.
Well, I mean, it truly is like, for our radio listeners, I mean, it is a hat on a hat. It is Jack Pybron on a defensive back. It is Bauer Sharp lined up. I mean, he's a true fullback as well. And it is just coming off the football with bad intentions, being aggressive, right? And it is just following your lead blockers. And as somebody that's done both of these positions, right? Like, you just get on their hip and you play off their block. And once you get the edge, you hit the edge. And so,
and look at the confusion that they have. They don't know really what to do. 15 down here and has to set the edge. He doesn't. They have 12 people on the field. Like, they have no idea what to do because you just did something that was non-traditional. You haven't shown this in, I don't know, 15 years.
All right, it had been 15 years.
All right, come on, Kay. Come on.
And that's how you close out a game and you end in victory formation. So it was something we haven't seen. I love seeing it. I appreciate a fullback being back inside of Tiger Stadium. Certainly that was your biggest run of the game. And you got to continue to find ways to run the football. We'll continue to break it down. It is, it's something where when you look up, right, you're going to have 128 yards rushing. They had 113 yards rushing. And look, you can't take that 51 yards away, and people are going to try to do it all day today. I understand that, but it's just got to be more consistent. Like, I'm not even looking at the total rushing yards. It's got to be consistent first down runs, which early in the game you were having some success. There was a lot of 2nd and 5, 2nd and 4 in this game, but then on 2nd and 3rd down, that's where you didn't make hay. There was a lot of throws behind the line of scrimmage. There wasn't a lot of pushing the ball down the field. And then after starting out 2nd and 4, well, then it was 3rd and 4, and then it was 4th and 4.
RPOs are a tool, right? It's not an offensive philosophy. It's an offensive tool. It's a tool to use during the game that you sporadically use. What takeaways from like the game plan that I saw, I didn't love. Now, of course, if they execute it, it's a whole different ball game. But it's too many behind the line of scrimmage RPOs. I'm going to call them RPOs. Usually, screens, wide receiver now routes with the blocker out on the edge. And I get it. Like, a lot of times I watched the film yesterday. I'm like, all right, well, this play was unsuccessful. Why was it unsuccessful? What was the rules that the quarterback was probably being taught? I don't know what exactly is being taught in the building. But it's a numbers game. We have wide receivers out, so there's 5 people blocking for 1 running back. If 6 people drop into the box, that is a numbers advantage to the defense versus the run, right? You got 5 people blocking for 6 guys. That's a numbers advantage. So at that point, you would look to throw the behind the line of scrimmage screen, if that's what it's called. Like, that would be the point where you would either check to a pass play or you would throw the pass part of the run pass option.
Right.
Florida played defenses. They pressed the corners a lot. So it makes it hard to throw RPOs behind the line of scrimmage when they press corners. So that was their philosophy. Create a numbers advantage in the box when the LSU spreads it out, press the corners. And it makes it difficult to do those RPOs. So you have to have another answer. Once you see that, you kind of have to make the adjustment.
Right.
Running game-wise, what I saw was when we are running our zones, like, there was some pretty decent things, decently blocked schemes throughout the game, except for like one guy here and there. But from the majority of what I see is that there's a hesitancy on the offensive line to get to the second level when they're blocking. They want to be they're trying to be so perfect in helping the guy next to them, and their assignment in, okay, if I'm the center and I got my right guard who's got a 3 technique, which is a defensive tackle lined up on him, either head up or on the guard's outside shoulder. He wants to go, the center knows that he's got to help give leverage to the guard before he works up to the Mike linebacker or the Will linebacker. They're spending so much time making sure that they're doing the helping part, providing like an extra arm. Like, they're spending so much time that they're not getting to the second level fast enough.
Right.
Which creates just a bunch of muck.
Yeah.
Which creates somewhere that the running back cannot read. And it's just like, and then they never get to them. Yeah. By the time they get to them, the running back's already been hit.
Yeah.
So I see that too much, where what I would like to be taught, and when you go over the film study, is like, all right, I get it. You're trying to get there. You're trying to be the perfect technique, the perfect footwork, exactly what the playbook says. But in reality, I just need you to get to the second level. Like, at some point, that guard, he doesn't need 2.5 seconds of help. Give him a little presence and get up to the second level and be aggressive with it. It's just not happening. They're all trying to be perfect in the run game, which is creating an imperfect read for the running back.
Yeah, the running game, when you're talking about it, like there's going to be some dirtiness to it. It doesn't ever just show up like you draw it up on the card. And what I saw, you sent it to me last night. Your boy was already asleep. I saw it this morning. You're right. I mean, they're trying to make sure they give good hand presence and they get up to the second level. And like you can appreciate, like if you're their coach, you're trying to do that, but you also understand it's hand presence. It's not, I've got this guy too.
Right.
Hand presence is, let me help my guy till he takes him over as I'm still working on my track to my guy, to my second level. And then if the guy where I'm giving the hand presence is showing a little bit, then that's on me as a running back to run through that arm tackle.
Exactly.
And then get to the second level and make a cutoff of it.
I think what's being lost a little bit is the running back would rather an offensive line declare exactly with his body language who you're blocking and miss.
Yeah.
Than not declare who you're blocking and then actually get him.
Yeah.
That's
very true.
If you throw at a front shoulder of a linebacker, if a lineman runs and throws at the front shoulder and he misses them, the guy has to go back door. So he has to go around the offensive line. At least you know where you're running at that point and you can hit at full speed. But if you sit there and you just kind of like patter your feet and you don't engage the linebacker, then you're like, the running back's like hesitant. Like, where do I go? Which way am I going here? So I'd like to see them. And when we say second level, the first level is the defensive line. Second level is the linebacker right past them. Then, of course, the third level would be defensive backs. But, like, we want what they're trying to do is they're trying to help too long on that first level, and they're not getting to the second level, which is creating a lot of chaos. But I'll tell you, if you do want to fix it, I want to have – everybody needs to have a dog mentality of the number 0 out there, wide receiver. Taylor, can we pull this clip up? I want to show you this clip. That is our guy Xavier, who absolutely – I showed this to y'all at the commercial break. I've never seen a wide receiver do this, right? Okay, watch this block down here by number 0.
You're watching – if you're watching on YouTube, you're watching on the bottom of the screen. If you're listening on radio, you got trips to the left. You got a single receiver to the short side of the field, which is Xavier Thomas. And
we have grown to absolutely love the dog that is Xavier Thomas. Watch this dude come off the ball.
Yeah, I'd never seen that.
Take a seat,
I
buddy.
mean, you're faking a stutter route. The DB gets on his heels, and you just straight flat back him. And I know we got to take a break, but let me tell you, when you watch this tape, you got 3 LSU receivers that got some dog in them. Like, they're out there and they're trying to do their part, like in the run game, and like even when they don't have the football, which is very cool to see. But 1 and 0, they got all of it. Like,
they got all the juice.
Those are 2 players that I would not get too far away from in any game plan. And if I need a play, by God, where's number 1? Mm-hmm. Where's he at?
Hey,
he's going to get open.
If it's 4th and 1, maybe bring them at line. They'll make a block, I promise you. Those dudes are going to make a block in the trenches.
No doubt about it. All right, we'll take a break. More LSU Florida when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to BoudreauxElectrical.com. It is not too late, even though we've already had activity there in the Gulf, to get your whole home generator installed and ready to go. We told you to have over 80 right now in stock at the warehouse. And so it's the process of having them come out, see where you want this generator, right? Like where the best place to put it is. They slab it, they install it, and you are ready to go. And you're ready for storm season as well. Like, the last thing that you want is to be without power for any time period. It could be a day, 2 days, whatever. And you don't have to worry about that. You get the ultimate peace of mind with Boudreaux's.
Yeah, why would you even take a chance? We live in South Louisiana. We know it's hurricane season now, but we also know that there could be like 8 inches of snow randomly on a random winter. So why would you even take a risk? It's Monday morning. I know that every Monday morning at 8 a.m., my generator is going to kick on for about 5 minutes as its little weekly maintenance. And my wife, my family is going to have that peace of mind. Go see them. Get your whole home generator, BoudreauxElectrical.com.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Flight by Yingling. Raise the bar.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. that preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana propane dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit LouisianaPropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar, but instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. It's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, we are back here on OTB. LSU 20, Florida 10, continuing to break it down. Final stat line for some of the top Tigers. Garrett Nussmeier, 15 of 27, 220 yards, 8.1 yards per attempt, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Certainly an interception that he would like back. Caden Durham, 15 for 93, 6.2 yards per carry. Of course, had a long of 51. Juwan Johnson, your second as far as carries, leading rusher, he had 4 for 0. He had one where he lost a lot of yards there. Did have a run of 8 yards. Nobody else had more than 1 carry. Aaron Anderson, your leading receiver yet again, 4 for 75. Bauer Sharp, 3 for 71. Xavion Thomas, 4 for 35. And you had Juwan Johnson lose a fumble there as well that didn't end up as a turnover because LSU was able to get back on it. So you had the 1 interception there. That was the 1 turnover. So you certainly won the turnover ratio game there. But still, if you're an LSU fan, Matt.
Yep.
Do you think that this offense can continue to develop and be something that we, in the preseason, thought numbers-wise that we would see?
Yeah, I guess leading up to the season, we were all like, we think the defense is going to be better. We're pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
They got some pieces.
Yeah. We felt good about probably the passing game.
Yep.
No, the rushing attack, obviously, still.
Yeah. And I think, like, the biggest shock for LSU fans right now, and that's why, like, people are being judgmental after a big SEC win, and we hear the noise. So right, wrong, and different, whatever your opinion is on that, on how to judge, I think it's just a little bit shocking that you're not having the success offensively that you did a year ago with most of the same pieces.
Yeah.
Right. So why is that? What can you fix? But the silver lining is it can absolutely be fixed because you've seen these people do it. You've seen them go out and do it. So I would expect that to be, because the offense wasn't even a question to us before the season. Like, we knew it was going to be explosive. We had this confidence because we had literally seen it with our own eyes in a year that the defense wasn't good. So the pieces are there. We just have to use the pieces the right way. And you just got to catch stride. You got to get confidence in that group. You got to get confidence in that whole unit right there. So, and they'll get it. They've shown it.
All right, hour number 2 of OTB coming back your way.
Off the bench.
All right, every Friday during the football season, you can catch us at Rouse's. We're right there, Burbank and Lee. Come hang out with us. But also, you can go to Rouse's every day, right? Not just on Fridays when we're there, not just getting ready for the weekend to pick up your tailgating packages. Now, obviously, you can do that, but it is for your everyday groceries. So what's going to be for dinner tonight as you get your week started? Rouse's has so many options for you. They're going to have local options for you. I mean, you can go in, you can eat lunch right there at Rouse's. People come and eat breakfast with us on Friday mornings. It's awesome. You can do all of that at your local Rouse's. Go to the website to find the one nearest you. That is Rouse's and Rouse's.com.
Yeah, we all know about Rouse's Market and how amazing of grocery stores they are. Like, why would you send us to the website, Rouse's.com? Well, because they got coupons there. They got weekly ads there. So you can find deals on all of your everyday groceries. Do your grocery shopping with the local company right there at Rouse's. Rouse's.com.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
River Parish Contractors has immediate openings for structural steel shop fabricators. Call or text Big Jake today at 318-547-1000 or go to rpcontractors.com and click on employment. River Parish Contractors. Let's get building.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
BRAC teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the
Good morning. It's 8 a.m. here on Monday, September 15th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect partly cloudy skies with a high of 91. In hour 2 of today's show, we'll transition into the New Orleans Saints, recap their game against the San Francisco 49ers. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number 2 of Off the Bench starts now.
Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from downtown Baton Rouge, starts now.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here, hour number 2. Obviously, we'll find our way back to college football here coming up. We had some big moments in the Southeastern Conference, but now we go from college football to the National Football League, where your New Orleans Saints fall short yet again. 26-21, you had some opportunities in the game. I think you had some great individual performances. You had some moments to be able to go out there and win the football game. This is a team that's going to fight hard. They're going to have some big plays, and they're also going to fall short a lot.
There's just a deficiency out there.
Yeah.
There's a deficiency in, like, just overall top-to-bottom talent. And, man, they're playing hard, though. I mean, they are playing hard, but in the Dome, it's a game that you had to, even with your deficiencies, that you have to expect you're going to win.
You needed this one back.
You needed this one when they're playing a backup quarterback and they're down.
And it's McCorkle.
And it's McCorkle. Who is McCorkle back?
No.
No,
that's the answer. We are not doing that here.
He's not back. But yes, watch the game. I was cheering, but they did. I mean, to his defense, Mac Jones did make some actually really good throws, really timely throws, some third down conversions, but no excuse for the loss. Chris Olave, I don't know what to think of him right now. Like, he's got so much hype around him coming into the season. I know he had the injuries last year, but there's times where I'm like, are you hurt right now? Like, is there something off? What is happening?
Yeah.
Like, your body control doesn't seem to be there. I know, like, early in the game. So Spencer threw a post in the end zone. Should have been a touchdown.
Yeah.
Threw it a little bit behind him.
Yeah.
But you see that catch made all the time.
Right.
It's
certainly for
you want
receiver
the throw. You
one.
want the throw to be better. It needs to be better.
Yeah.
Quarterback coach right now watching the film with Spencer saying you got to get it. You can't throw behind him.
Yeah.
But you see that catch made all the time. How many times you see Justin Jefferson jump and catch one back hip? Like, it just, like, that is a routine catch for number one wide receivers.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a routine catch.
We're watching here in studio. They're showing
Malik
a
Neighbors.
highlight of Malik Neighbors getting his head almost like turned sideways, and he still comes up.
Yeah, Malik Neighbors catching a pass a billion yards down the field with a guy's hands in his eyes.
Yeah, well, because that's what, like, receiver one, that's what you expect.
Yep.
Like, it's not easy, but you make the hard look easy typically.
In a team that has roster deficiencies from top to bottom, a quarterback that's young and showing some really good stuff. Like, he's got it has to take another step. But he's showing some really good stuff. You would expect your number one receiver to make plays like that.
Yeah.
And then there's just other things where it's just hard to read. Like, I don't understand. Now, he did make a couple of plays early in the game. Juwan Johnson dropping passes.
Ooh.
Now, he made up for it.
He did.
But don't get me wrong.
He did.
He made a lot of people that were cursing on X. He made them all have to, follow up on that tweet and say, yeah, well, he showed me up there. He proved me wrong. Good job. But still, don't drop easy passes. That's what I tell my son all the time when we were throwing in the yard. Don't drop the easy ones. You don't have to catch all the hard ones, but don't drop the easy ones. But, we can't paint a picture of like, hey, there's a lot of positives to take away, blah, 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 because there's not. I think Kellen Moore's still settling into his role as a head coach / play caller, and play designer, developing game plans throughout the week. But yeah, they lost. I don't really have anything else. I mean, it was.
I do. I thought Spencer played great.
Great. I don't know about great, but he played well. He played very well. He's playing really good football.
If you're 25 of 34, you're taking care of the football. You throw 3 touchdowns. You only get sacked 3 times behind that offensive line performance. Certainly at the guard positions, that's plural, both of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say. Your quarterback rating's 118.
Yeah,
that's damn close to great.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying he had the best performance of week 2 in the NFL, but he gave you an opportunity to win.
I can't crown a quarterback performance great when you lose to McCorkle.
I'm
not saying it's a one-on-one matchup. I get it. There's a lot of help that needs to be done. I think Spencer's playing really solid football and a lot of positive takeaways, but there has to be another step. But with
you're not losing because of Spencer Rattler.
Absolutely. But we said that before the season. Like, the problem is not going to be the quarterback this year. It's kind of to the point where it's with the way we're playing, he's got to pretty much try to win games by himself. And we've seen quarterbacks do that, and that would be the next step. But, man, what a baptism by fire he's getting right now, and really coming out the other end positive. Like, he's playing well, and we saw it at South Carolina. He played under pressure, got destroyed, but still made plays. The same thing is happening now. Like, the only like, watching it, I can feel Saints fans watching it. Like, when it's 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10, 3rd and 11, and we have to keep taking checkdowns and keep taking crossing routes and throw things behind the first down. I can feel people saying, push it, push the ball. It's just not there.
It's not.
Our guys aren't getting open.
Speaking of pushing the ball downfield, it was third quarter maybe, and like I've watched a lot of Spencer Rattler over the years. I think the best throw of his career he made yesterday, 40 yards down the left sideline over 2 defenders in the bucket to Rashid Shaheed. Like, Shaheed was covered, and that pocket was collapsing. He dropped it right in there. It just, again, he was covered. He just made the perfect throw.
He plays well in chaos, like you're talking
He really
about.
does. He really does.
Which that's when we were talking about who should win the quarterback battle. It wasn't anything against Shuck. It was like, you're going to need a quarterback that lives in chaos and thrives in chaos, and Spencer Rattler does that. And that was kind of my deciding factor when I was trying to figure out who I wanted to be the Saints' starting quarterback, because let's play our favorite game that we play every single week of what did Cesar Ruiz grade out at? Let's go around the room.
He had a couple good plays, though.
Let's go around the room and let's get. Oh, I've got it. I always have it. I always have his grade ready to go.
Ruiz takes.
That's our favorite game that we play here on Monday. Matthew, total grade.
I've missed it every time. Let's go with 7.
Well, so is he. All right.
7 is crazy.
Alondra?
7%.
I'm going to go with a realistic one, 61.
Okay. Well, no, that's realistic? Okay.
That's not,
Wait, wasn't that what it was last week?
I'm going to go 38.
That was worse.
Oh.
38. 43.3.
I was going to say 41.
43.3.
I was going to say 41, but I thought that was too low last week.
No, last week he was lower.
He was like 28
last week.
Yeah,
Okay,
he
that's
was,
my
he was in
bad.
the 30s last week. So I guess maybe he did get
We're
better.
up.
There we go. Pass
Uptick.
blocking 35, run blocking 46.
Solid numbers.
And look, I don't know this man, but like, if you consistently have failing grades from the interior of your offensive front, because even Eric McCoy, who I love, I think he's a really good football player, he struggled in this game. I mean, he was a 57, and your other guard, your left guard, was a 59. So when you're a quarterback, and I can't speak on this like Flynn can, I can't imagine the thought process because you want to trust in your guys. You want to believe in your guys. You want to think they're going to get the job done. But I would assume, man, you're like, look, right in front, right here, my right guard, he is getting not only a failing grade, but he's getting like the dean is sending a letter to your parents. We can't allow him to come to class anymore type grades. Like he is holding everybody else in the classroom back type grades. Like I have to imagine as a quarterback, it's like that's in your thought process, right?
Kind of like you've already been kicked out of school, but you keep going to class type situation. Just keep showing up.
Yeah, we dropped you a long time ago.
You're not getting a grade here, bud.
Right. Like that. Even if you're trying to be a good teammate and you're trying to have belief, like, and this is, not a rhetorical question. Like, don't you think about that? Like, if your right guard struggled every game you've played together.
Yeah,
I mean, it's right there
as a quarterback.
in front of
If you're under pressure a lot, you definitely think about it. At running back, you have to think about it. Like the times that he does show up is when he's pretty good when he gets to the second level.
Yeah,
when he pulls around,
he's athletic.
He's athletic, so he's pretty good in open in space, just not in the trenches. Yeah, it's just not great at all.
We show this clip all the time. Alondra's gonna know what I'm talking about. Like when the Phillies and they're calling somebody out of the bullpen. And the catcher sees who's coming out of the bullpen, and he's like, mother.
Oh, yeah.
Right? He gets that look on his face, and he starts shaking his head.
Yep.
Like, as a running back, you get like that. You're like, they call power, and you're like, oh, my God.
It's like the Ben Stiller smoking a cigarette picture.
Ben Affleck?
Affleck, yeah.
That's what I meant. Ben Affleck.
Yeah, same guy.
Same guy. That's Ben. It's Ben.
The clip, total same actors.
The clip of Brooks Koepka when Bryson DeChambeau walks behind him. You ever seen that clip? He's like, that's what we feel like when Caesar misses another block, which is apparently 57% of the plays.
Yeah,
last week.
This week too. He's 43 this
week.
No,
I'm sorry. Yeah, 57% of the time missing a block. Last week it was over 60%.
To give you an idea, the next closest grade to him, he was a 43.3, was a 55. So like he's in his own category right now.
Yep, he's almost to the point. Like so. We talk about Burrow a lot, and we'll talk about his foot a little bit later. But like we talk about him, how he pretty much has to win games by himself, right? Like the Bengals are trash organization; they don't do the right things, blah blah blah. But he does win it. But he also has two pretty badass receivers to help him. Like you have to have that.
Yeah.
Now our guys are getting there, but that's you need Olave to be that type of guy. Now Shaheed's playing hard. Shaheed's doing his things, but he's a little bit, he's still trying to figure out how to play all positions at wide receiver and play it well. Olave's got to be the dude that steps up. And I'm not saying be Jamar Chase, but at least be T. Higgins.
Fair.
Be their number two.
Yeah.
Be as good as the Bengals' number two, right?
Yeah. I mean, look, they drafted you in the first round. I mean, they're expecting you to be upper echelon type receiver in the league.
Joe Burrow would not be able to do the things like to win games in Cincinnati pretty much single-handedly without Jamar Chase, right? Without somebody to receive that catch that he's received the pass that he's throwing.
Yeah,
so,
and unfortunately, Joe going to miss 3 months.
Oh, God.
The old turf toe, man, we talked about it. Dr. Etheridge talked about it a couple of Wednesdays ago. Like, when you got a bad, severe case, you got to have surgery. And I was like, man, I never heard of anybody having surgery. Of course, our guy, Joey B, is like the first one. Like, oh, that's... Yeah, actually.
Again, guys, we gotta stop talking about players we like.
I know.
It's not just the Saints anymore. It's everybody.
I know.
It's everybody. We're jinxing everybody.
I don't know.
We're that powerful.
I mean, how many shows out there in the country have an in-depth, detailed whole segment with a doctor talking about turf toe? Probably not a lot for no reason either. Really.
Hey, funny enough. Because Trevor Penning had it, right? But funny enough, so when Burrow went down, somebody hit us up on X, and they were like, I actually know exactly what the injury was because I listened to y'all talk to Dr. Etheridge.
Just educating the world.
Yeah, so unfortunately, it's our guy, Joey B. Look, their backup quarterback came in. He played well, but, New Orleans Saints lose.
Yeah, so that was a long-winded way of saying they lost. They tried really hard. A lot of good tries out there.
DeMario Davis continues to be like my spirit animal. Like I love watching that guy, man. He is awesome.
Insane.
I wish I could be that guy for a game because he is so good at football. God, he's so good.
what I do like to see from the Saints is they care. Like, I've never seen Kamara run as hard as it. Like, he's putting his nose in there.
Kamara looked good yesterday.
Kind of played hard.
Like, I've never seen him run. Like, he's a power running back right now.
Yeah.
Like, he's great. He's always gives effort. Blah blah blah. But you can tell he is trying to put the team on his back.
Yeah.
And
hey man, DeMario Davis.
I'm telling you, they are playing. They're
and Carl Granderson.
I was going to say, Granderson looked good yesterday. I thought Shaheed looked okay for...
Yeah, they didn't play bad.
But what was Chris Olave doing yesterday? He was playing like he was concussed. Like,
I mean, unfortunately,
to
like,
Alondra's point, he might
with.
just be permanently concussed.
He might be permanently concussed.
I mean...
Speaking of Tua.
Kind of like that sounds kind of this comparison. It's like people are like, wait, Tua's not right? Like his way he's talking in the media, the way he's playing.
I mean, I don't.
Huh? No.
I don't watch a ton of Dolphins games. Hand up.
Well, I don't watch them either.
I mean, I don't think he was outstanding before all
online.
the injuries. So I mean, whatever.
Oh man.
I will say though, you watch those running backs. Anybody that talks about the running backs having a shelf life, you watch Kamara and McCaffrey yesterday.
Yeah, pretty good.
Right. I mean, both. What Kamara is 30, right? And the McCaffrey's 29.
Yeah, I think AK turned 30 this year.
And the
like, just
McCaffrey's
turned it,
29 with multiple injuries, but he looked damn good yesterday too. I mean, I'm watching that game. I'm like, anybody wants to talk about the running backs?
So we got a resurgence in the NFL of 30-plus running backs, and then we got the return of the fullback to LSU football. Wow, what a big weekend.
Great weekend.
Return of
is
the
Jordan
fullback.
Hester a weekend winner?
I tried.
Yeah.
So I tried to get ChatGPT, my guy. Tried to get ChatGPT to give me a little music clip of do Return of the Mac, but then
Return of the fullback.
The fullback.
It didn't do
Copyright.
Wouldn't do it. Copyright. I was like,
that's dumb.
Like you stink, Chat. Just one of the few times you've ever failed me.
Return of the fullback.
Maybe we can do it. Return of the fullback.
I mean, we do Dear Delandra.
Yeah.
Who's to say we can't do
So it's back, baby.
the other. So it is back, and God, it was glorious. And look, if that's what you have to do to run the football, by God, do it. Just do it. It's fine. It's okay if it's not in vogue anymore. Be a trendsetter.
I mean, maybe just go into the center every now and then.
Yeah, that too. Hey.
Be the #1 offense in the whole wide country.
Toss dive? Anybody?
No, you can't address me in that.
No? Okay. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here on 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
All right, go to GoTommies.com. Geaux, Tommy's with a Y.com. When you go there, you'll clearly see the difference. Tommy's windows, doors, and guess what? Also siding. They can do it all, and they're going to do it all better than anybody else. How do I know that? Because they continue to stack the awards. Their trophy case is probably about 12 feet wide, 10 foot tall.
Yeah, they had to build another room in their house for all the trophies.
Yeah, had to customize that bad boy. This year, 2025, best windows in the Advocate, Tommy.
My goodness.
Go Tommys.com.
Yeah, if you got a project happening, we know that you're gonna probably try to get the best price. You're gonna get a couple of quotes, get a couple of people out there to quote those windows, those sidings, those doors. But at Tommy's Windows, Sidings, Doors, they just want to be part of that decision, so you can see how amazing that team is. They work with integrity, they're dependable, they're professional, and most importantly, when you have a project at your house, you want them to be efficient. Go Tommys.com.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Businesses like yours are the soul of our community. You deserve someone who'll deliver the internet services you deserve. That's why local businesses rely on Rev Business, 90 years of building connections. Visit us at letsrev.biz.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC. Pearl Jam. And the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1. is the Rock Station.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief: our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile bank.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back in. It is Off the Bench here on this Monday morning. Again, Saints fall 26-21 to the San Francisco 49ers. Did bring back some flashbacks of being a young Saints fan when the 49ers and the Saints used to be in the same division. Seeing that uniform matchup. I know the uniforms are different, but you know what I'm saying. Same brands there in the Superdome kind of brought back some old school memories there. And the 49ers used to win those games too, so... they get it done.
We had a couple years though.
They get it done.
I said, hey, I'm throwing that "we" around there pretty.
I mean, you did get paid by the New Orleans Saints. Of the people in this room, you're the most qualified to say "we."
Technically, yeah, it was the last helmet I ever put on.
So last paycheck I ever got was from them for my $500 for camp.
I do still get the nice. I still get the emails from the every team has an alumni director. I still get the emails
some are better than others.
Come back for alumni weekend.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah. I still get them from the Raiders and the Jets, and I'm like, nah, I don't think so.
What if you showed up to Jets alumni weekend?
What if I showed up?
What's up, boys?
What if
y'all remember those 3 games? Yeah, me too, bruh.
Yeah, dude. Y'all remember them 3 weeks of training camp? I started week 4.
That's right.
Preseason. Then got cut the next day.
And I get I was in Denver for a year and a half, and I get their alumni stuff. I'm like,
yep.
Nah, feels weird.
I legit get alumni stuff from Oakland or the Raiders, and those dudes did not like me.
I am.
Why am I?
I am shocked that they. I'm dead serious. I'm shocked that they have an alumni situation. Because I'm like Denver's is actually really good. I get a lot of stuff from them. I don't get as much from the Chargers just because they don't have. The Broncos are one of those organizations. They do everything top notch.
Yep.
The Raiders shocks me that they actually have a person that sends that email out.
Yeah, they actually have some. They actually kind of do some things right from their upper office. I don't get any emails from the Patriots or the Bills, it's like never even existed to them. It's ridiculous.
Do they not remember 17 before they're 17 now?
Yeah, they must not remember. I backed up for one game in Buffalo. It's like I wasn't even ever there. Don't even get any invites to their alumni weekends.
Sorry, man.
Do the Patriots not remember me pulling a hamstring before training camp and not being able to practice once? Do they not remember that? I had that one practice in minicamp, though. Went 8 for 9.
You do not remember your mini camps.
I was dicing it up. I was like, Garoppolo was like, yeah, tell me how you do that. Play quarterback so well. Brady was like, what is that? What's that footwork thing you did? I'm like, well, watch and learn, Brady. Watch this.
Watch this, Tom.
It's called a 5-step drop with a hitch.
Boom. Teach you a little something here, Tom. Tommy.
Tom.
Tommy.
Tom, quit throwing hitches into cover 2, Tom.
Yeah. I bet he did that a lot.
He did. So embarrassing. He's kind of overrated, right?
I'm not going to even go down that rabbit hole of your conversation. All right. So typically, like on Mondays, we used to do something, and I kind of want to start to bring it back here. A little right, wrong, and indifferent. And I want to do this because I feel like I think it's very important to be able to celebrate the wins and, you know, what you talked about and what, you know, ended up happening. But I also think it's very important in our business to talk about where did you miss and be transparent and say, I thought it was going to go this way and it went that way. All right. So, and I don't put a lot of thought into it. Just the first one that kind of comes to your brain. I'll start off with my wrong. I want to raise my hand high because I got this one wrong. Now, I went back and forth. I think you'll have to fact check me. I think on this week on the station picks, I think I went 4-1. But the one that I missed, I was kind of going back and forth. I'm like, Vanderbilt, South Carolina. And okay, well, Williams-Brice at night, they're going to win a close game. I thought Diego Pavia would actually thrive in that situation because he's one of those guys that wants everybody hating him, and he likes that, right? But I'm like, it's South Carolina at night. It's going to be tough. Vanderbilt's going to put up a good fight, but South Carolina's talent's probably going to pull away. So I was like, let's go South Carolina. Whoa. Got that bad boy wrong. The whole game flow wrong. Vanderbilt won. They're good. They're really good in a lot of areas. It ain't just Diego Pavia. They got a Sunday running back, they got a Sunday receiver, and they got Sunday players on the defense. That's a team that LSU plays later on down the year, and now that game looks completely different. Now, it's on the road. Doesn't necessarily mean as much, obviously, there as it does most places, but still, you got to travel. Vanderbilt's got some dudes. Did we ever think that we would say that? I completely missed on that game. Clark Lee, I should have known, fullback at Vanderbilt. Should have just gone with my fullback brethren there. But I certainly missed that one. I thought it would be a close game. I thought it would be just like you. I thought it would be high scoring, both teams.
Right.
Nope. Vanderbilt said, we are going to be the alpha here today on the road. And they certainly were.
That was, it was kind of hard to watch that game because we're so locked into LSU. It was at the same time, which is unfortunate because I did want to see Sellers and Pavia go back and forth. My wrong is going to stick with the same theme there in the same game is preseason wrong on Sellers in South Carolina up to this point.
Yeah.
It's just not happening right now. When I thought that this could be a year where Sellers could kind of take over the SEC. He's got that kind of skill set and the talent.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just too much of a talent deficiency on that team. I don't know. But it's just for whatever reason, it's not hitting. And we kind of talked about it before the show. The top quarterbacks leading into this season, the thought of Heisman contenders, that list has been shaken up a lot. The top, 3-4 quarterbacks are all not living up to that. We got Sellers. We got DJ Lagway. We got Klubnik. Even Nussmeier could fall into that category from a statistical standpoint.
Yeah.
Thought to be fighting for that New York spot. Have not started real well for any of them.
No.
And, a lot has to do with LSU's defense with two of those quarterbacks and Klubnik and Lagway.
Oh, fair. Yeah.
And it will be Sellers in a couple of weeks. He'll see the same fate. So The Heisman's up for grabs right now. And a couple quarterbacks I saw this past weekend that might be throwing their name in the hat for that.
Yeah.
Cat from Tennessee.
Yeah, he looked great.
He looked really good, especially that first half. Played really well.
Yeah.
Mateer from Oklahoma. I would say that he's probably towards the top of the list right now.
Yeah, he's probably leader in the clubhouse.
Yeah,
I would
sure.
say.
Mm-hmm.
Alondra, what did you feel like you got wrong this weekend?
So for sure, South Florida.
Yeah. Miami looks good.
I thought they were going to be able to roll with the big dogs. Turns out they cannot.
All right.
Got fraud checked, but
they did.
Also, so I was between two. I was kind of leaning toward Tennessee winning that Georgia-Tennessee game.
Yeah.
So
that was a tough one.
It was a tough.
I would not hold that one against you.
That was a good game.
I typed out Tennessee, erased, typed out Georgia, erased, and I kept before I sent in the picks, and I'm like, you know what? You haven't beaten them since, I think, 2016. I was like, that's tough. That's a mental thing. That's a mental hurdle you got to get over. So, yeah, you're that one for sure. I'd say South Florida, probably, yeah.
Man, I thought
they'd be competitive.
17 and a half is
a lot of points.
Yeah. So
yeah, Miami's good. Miami's real good.
Miami, newsflash, Miami, good at football.
Yeah, Miami's good. Miami is good in the trenches, too.
It's upsetting for us because the mouth breather quarterback.
I know. He's such a mouth breather.
You're talking about John Mateer. Dude, Carson Beck looks good.
Yeah,
Carson Beck looks good.
Nope. Not going to give us flowers. Not going to do it.
He was actually good.
I know.
Too.
Tay, where'd you get wrong this weekend?
I'll go ahead and say I'm wrong on this one until further notice. Michael Penix Jr. is the guy for the Atlanta Falcons. Hand up. I'll even admit this. I don't even think I ever said this on air. I did not think Michael Penix Jr. was going to be a good NFL quarterback. Turns out he is.
Wow.
I had him. I had him ahead of Caleb. I went Jaden Penix, Caleb. I don't even remember the rest of it.
But no, I did. Hand up. Did not think he was going to be a good NFL quarterback. He is. So that one I'm wrong about till further notice.
I'll tell you what, the two people that I have the most sports cards of, Jaden Daniels and Michael Penix.
Sell them now.
Spencer Rattler are probably close third.
Yeah. Starting to get some Spencer Rattler stuff myself. Go ahead and get that. Let me go ahead and hold on
get that
to that one. Yeah, that was a defensive battle, but yeah, Penix can make every single throw on a football field, even though he's lefty and it looks a little weird.
Yep.
He's still
Atlanta's defense looked good.
Yeah, he did.
J.J. McCarthy got a little humble. Like
he did.
Like a lot of hype was coming from J.J. McCarthy from the Week 1 victory versus the Bears. Caleb Williams outplayed him for 3/4 of that game. Now J.J. played great in the last two drives of the game, and the Chicago kind of disappeared. But he didn't play well the entire game leading up to that fourth quarter.
Speaking of JJ, Bilbo makes this comment in the chat. And
they are.
I'm not calling out Bilbo because about 3 or 4 people have said this today about JJ McCarthy is ass. Okay, he's played 2 games after not playing for almost 2 years. Let's pump the brakes on that a little bit. He hadn't looked great, but let's give this dude a little bit of time.
Yeah. He was confused yesterday, but it could be to your point. He hadn't played in 2 years. You could tell Kevin O'Connell, his head coach, is like, you could read his lips. He said, "You can't do that."
Yep.
To him twice when he came back to the sideline. You can't do that, and you can't. You can't throw those. Hey, the guy's covered, but it's college football. Let me throw it to my guy. He'll go make a play.
Yeah.
That's the NFL. NFL, the other guy's gonna make that play.
Yeah, you can't all shucks it forever too. You got to grow up. You got to grow up fast. If you're a starting quarterback for a contender, which is supposed to be a contender, what? What are we laughing at?
Sorry.
I'm laughing at Bilbo. He goes, okay, Taylor, Sonic in 2 hours.
I was laughing at something else.
Yeah, call him out. Anyway,
I feel like,
but yeah, Penix.
I don't
be a dog. He's
I don't
gonna be a
know.
problem.
Yeah, he is. I don't know how many. Do what?
Kyle Pitts is finally.
Yeah, Kyle Pitts. Contract year. It's amazing.
Yeah.
That happens. Florida front runner.
He did look good.
He did.
Yeah, Florida front runner. Contract year. What we got right, I feel like a lot of us in this room probably could say Georgia Tech, Clemson.
Oh, yeah.
I think we were pretty heavy on Georgia Tech in this room.
I don't know if we made a pick. I mean, I took them on the under because I thought they'd shut down Clemson's offense.
Yeah. I think we talked about it. I don't even know if we talked about it, but I know for sure all of us in the room together were like, yeah. Georgia Tech.
So I had some side bets going, and I had Vandy money line.
Oof.
So also had Crawford.
Yeah, we
by
almost.
decision.
You went against your guy. You hedged your feelings.
I had to.
Yeah.
That was like a bad matchup as soon as they announced it.
We over on Off Campus, I told y'all we do like the meathead money line parlay where it's just like you got to pick an underdog. It's got to be at least 3 points, and you take them money line, and we parlay them all together. Oh, we almost hit, and it was mine that missed. Georgia Tech, Vandy, Delaware, Old Dominion, West Virginia, and then I picked Jacksonville State against Georgia Southern. They were up all game long and lost in the fourth quarter.
It's a bad beat.
That's a sicko parlay right there.
That is Delaware.
No, it's
that's the second.
Teams.
That's the second week in a row that 5 of 6 have hit.
Dang.
I know.
We went 2 for 2. The
Yeah.
pontoon
I know
parlay.
I lost.
We still got a winning record.
It went 1 for 3.
1 for 3.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because
Vandy didn't go over.
Oh yeah.
So no, you picked the over. It did not. It was 31-7. I think the over under was 48.5.
Yeah, Oregon was up like
That was the worst one.
34 points in the fourth quarter, and then here comes Northwestern. They score 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter.
And the spread was 21.5. Oregon won by 20.
So, wow, we were close, guys. We fought really
We
hard.
almost got
a lot of good tries out there, like the Saints.
We almost got it.
No moral victories.
I do have a thing that I'm that I was definitely right on.
What?
DJ Lagway. I think I gave a little quarterback breakdown Friday, and I said I probably should have said it out with my chest a little bit more, but I don't like to poo-poo on people. I was like watching film. I was like, I don't think he's very good. Like I mean, he does some good things.
Yeah.
Mechanically, he's a little bit off. His footwork's a little bit slow. And before Team OTB, in our preseason SEC quarterback rankings, we had him at mid.
Right.
I wanted to put him at unproven, and everybody in the chat freaked out.
Yep.
We put Arch
where we put Arch?
unproven.
Yeah.
I
And people
thought
were
DJ
mad about
Lagway
that.
should have been there as well.
Yeah.
The guy had 12 touchdowns, 9 picks in like 8 games last year.
Well, I feel
understand the flashes, right?
Yeah,
The
he's a true freshman. He played really well against LSU. So I've had that wrong. I thought DJ was going to be great.
I think
that's why we're a team here.
That was going to be my right, and I think I'm right about another one because I ain't never been a believer in Lenore Sellers. Never seen it. As far as throwing the football, I don't think Lenore Sellers can throw the football.
Well, at least he can throw it physically.
Yeah. I don't know how accurate he is.
He's got an arm and it goes
the ball
forward.
in the air forward. But well is the real key statement when you're playing college football.
There's a lot of indifferent in college football. A lot of indifferent. Which I kind of love. Like normally, even like after 3 weeks, we're like, oh, well, here's the first 5 teams. Let's talk about everybody else. We don't have those teams. I think there's good teams all across. I don't think there's any great dominant team anywhere right now. Anywhere, because the teams that are at the top, like I think Oregon is like going to maybe be that, but like I don't think they've played anybody for us to be able to tell you that. Ohio State beats Texas, but it's like I think there's still some deficiencies with Ohio State. Now I think they can be that, but right now I don't have them as like a untouchable elite. Penn State hadn't played anybody. I mean, literally nobody.
Like who even knew Villanova?
I mean,
had a football team?
Miami might be the one with the the best eye test right now.
They look really good.
I mean, it is South Florida people.
I'm saying that Notre Dame game they look good too.
Yeah, so did A&M.
Okay, A&M
I mean, that
looks
was
good.
a little closer than the Miami game was.
Yeah, Marcel Reese, is he making a little Heisman push too? He threw the ball.
We'll give you the updated AP Top 25 when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
He has an arm. He pushes it forward, and it throws the football. Go to PelicanRoof.com. That's the website for Pelican Roofing, one of the great tools they have there on the website, Instant Roof Quote. What is that, you ask? Well, you go to the website, you click on that, and then you type in your address at your home, at your business. It gives you an outline of your roof and then an idea of what that roof would cost you. And also, speaking of cost, Matthew, they have got some financing options on the homepage of PelicanRoof.com.
Yeah, they do, and they have some really good financing options. So, like, we know that if big storm comes through, or you just have an old roof in your house and it's time to change it, repair it, we know it's a big decision for you. We know it's a big decision for your family, your finances. So they can help. For qualified buyers, you can get up to 21 months of 0% financing on your entire roof project. So what's 0%? That's zero. So it's not going to cost you anything for 21 months. So they can help you with an amazing roof, but also this financing option. Let them help you. PelicanRoof.com.
At Atmos Energy, our smart choice solutions help customers save energy and emissions with rebates up to $500 off high-efficiency natural gas appliances, smart thermostats, and weatherization upgrades. Together, we're fueling our energy future.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient. And you will have your pool in no time.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
1045 ESPN Baton Rouge and First American Bank and Trust bring you the Heart of the Game Award, recognizing student athletes who deliver when it counts. Nominate your game day standout at 1045ESPN.com by the 21st. We'll choose 5 male and 5 female finalists, and then it's up to the fans to vote for the winners. Each winner gets a $250 gift card, a custom award, and the spotlight they've earned. Presented by First American Bank and Trust, a banking tradition since 1910.
It's not just a game, it's a religion. You've got your team colors, team swag, and now your very own website. LouisianaSports.net. Everything LSU, Saints, and Pelicans. Sports on demand. In-depth coverage by sports writing pros with continuously updated news. And with the LouisianaSports.net newsletter, you get pinged directly with top trending stories. Best of all, now and always. No paywall. It's free. LouisianaSports.net. Powered by 1045 ESPN Baton Rouge. Your home for Louisiana sports.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier.
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
All right, welcome back here off the bench. We just got presented with an amazing quarterback stat from this past week, and we left last segment talking about the Vikings versus the Falcons, how good Penix look, how not great J.J. McCarthy looks, still trying to figure things out. But we got a quarterback ranking here, a passer rating. J.J. McCarthy, this is per BetMGM on Twitter. J.J. McCarthy's passer rating versus the Falcons, 37.5, which is not great. J.J. McCarthy's passer rating, if he just spiked the ball on every single pass attempt, 39.6. So if he just spiked it in the ground, he would have had a higher passer rating than if he would have just played the game like he did. Pretty brutal.
And not good.
Is that
ain't
bad?
good. It's kind of like when you take I know we take Louisiana, y'all take the ACT, but in Texas we took the SAT, and you got like 400 points just for like spelling your name correctly.
Yeah.
Pretty much like the baseline there.
Did you get those points?
I got a few of them. I didn't know they wanted the full name of Matthew. That's how they got me. And I just put C. I put my initial middle name instead of the whole thing. That's on me.
Mm-hmm.
Would have been a perfect score if I would have done that. Yeah. So what do you think about that? If for one, the QBR passer rating system is pretty flawed. If you can just spike it in the ground and have a 0% completion rate.
Yeah, I guess because you didn't turn it over, but still, that's
Like
flawed.
how is it not a 0 if you just spiked
It's just got to be a 0.
You threw for no yard.
Okay, let's bring it back to something that's relevant to our listeners here. Spencer Rattler's played much better than a lot of these high-profile quarterbacks that we talk about a lot.
Yeah.
And again, I know he's not the best in the league. I'm not saying he is, but he is playing well enough for you to win football games. And you like that's a good defense you played against yesterday too. So I don't know what you want to do for the future. We were talking about it during the break, and I think it was Alondra and Tate that brought it up. Like, tank for what quarterback? Tank for who?
Right.
And if you do it again, you want to draft a young quarterback and kind of start over again.
No,
if you want to bring in a veteran, if there's a veteran out there, okay, like I don't know who's up and who's a free agent right now. Maybe you can have those conversations, but like the quarterback's not the reason you're not winning games and you're 0-2 right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's some other deficiencies on this team that outweigh the quarterback play.
Take for Aaron Anderson.
Take for Aaron Anderson. Let's go. Yeah, there's
should have got Roma Dunze.
Do what?
They should have got Roma Dunze.
Let's see, who did they get that year? Rome. Where'd Rome go?
Bears.
10?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
They got Fuaga.
Yeah. Oh well, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so we
They
said,
should
I
play
mean,
well
like this,
yesterday.
the quarterback was not going to be the issue. Yeah, if you are tanking for anything, which tanking to me is still not real.
No.
You have to get a number one receiver. Now, maybe you get that in free agency, but you got to put pieces in place together to make New Orleans Saints a desirable destination for free agents.
Yeah.
Like nobody wants to come to the Saints right now.
No.
You're starting over. You got young quarterbacks. You don't have an offensive line. You got like all these deficiencies. You got veterans playing their ass off. You have that. So you have some sort of culture from that. You got veteran culture there.
Yeah.
I think you have a really good head coach and a good offensive mind.
I like.
But if you are a top number one receiver right now, like that, top at any position, it's not a desirable destination to have to start over. So you do kind of have to build to the draft. So like you got to get a receiver. Why put 3 young quarterbacks on a roster?
No, it doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense. Like you have to put pieces in place.
Yeah.
Like if you want to go and get a top quarterback again, all right, let's just kick another 3-4 years down the road.
I'm absolutely not interested at all in drafting another quarterback. Even though if it's Nuss and Doug Nussmeier is the quarterback coach and everything, and I have zero interest in that. There's actual pieces on that roster that you need.
Now, if Rattler was playing like trash,
right?
Maybe, and then he's already benched and Shuck's playing like trash, like that's another conversation.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the issue. Even known Rattler hater Nick Underhill, contributor to this show, has even been forced to say he's playing good. I think I'm trying to find it on Twitter. I can't find it. I don't know
why you're looking it up. Right now, currently, QBR, who's Spencer Rattler have a better QBR than? Kyler Murray, Joe Burrow, Russell Wilson, Sam Darnold, C.J. Stroud, Trevor Lawrence, Aaron Rodgers, Bo Nix, Justin Fields, Jaden Daniels, Joe Flacco, Bryce Young, Tua Tagovailoa, J.J. McCarthy, and Cam Ward.
So I mean that pretty much puts him in the top half of the league.
He's 18th.
Okay, so almost middle of the road.
So again, like we're not saying that like Spencer Rattler is like top 5 in the NFL right now. We're saying like he is playing well enough for you to win football games. You got some veteran players that are out there playing their butts off. You've got some winning pieces and a winning formula, but you do need some guys.
Got to have some help,
receiver, interior offensive line. Like you got to have some guys step up. Like Juwan Johnson played great at the end, but guess what? We play 4 quarters in this league.
Yeah.
You got to play great for 4 quarters.
I think it was after the second preseason game. Matt got in here early. I was setting up the studio. He was like, "Hey, good news is both quarterbacks looked really good." I was like, "Bad news is doesn't matter which one of them plays. They're going to suck either way because they have so many deficiencies on this team." It's showing up.
Yep. He's got to have some help. Juwan Johnson helped him on that. He got a great catch.
Yeah.
But he hurt him too.
But he hurt him as well. Olave, you got to help him on that poster on the end zone. It's behind him. It's back shoulders, back hip. catch the ball.
Yeah.
Just like
no one's even thinking about the accuracy of Spencer Rattler if you just catch the ball that every single number one wide receiver in the NFL catches. No body control.
And again, like when you're a pass catching tight end, Juwan Johnson, we expect you to catch the pass, right? Because like run blocking is not where you thrive. Like we could bring up the grades, but y'all already know his run blocking grades with watching the tape with your own two eyes. I don't have to give it to you. You know what it is. When I throw you a dime in the end zone to tie up the game, potentially, like you gotta come up with that catch.
Mm-hmm.
So like again, like I'm not saying Spencer's been perfect by any means, but he's playing winning football. But you got to make winning plays for him. Those 2 plays that we're talking about, like those are winning plays. You don't make them, you lose games. You make them, what your quarterback kind of sets you up for. Certainly the Juwan Johnson one, that's a winning throw.
If Juwan Johnson catches that pass last week, we can play some butts and whatever. I get it. If Juwan Johnson catches that pass and Olave catches that pass, we're talking about a top 10 QBR in the league right now.
Yeah,
with those 2 catches.
True.
I'll get like a top 10 QBR. Now I get it. Yeah, we want to push the ball down the field, be more aggressive. That's all that comes with play calling. But guys got to get open too, and you got to block long enough for them to run down there to get.
Yeah,
open.
You've got so much draft capital in this offensive front, like so much, all of it. All right, we got to take a break. We're long for a break. We'll do it now. OTB.
Off the bench.
What does that sound, Matt?
It's the sound of a popping a top on a Dos Equis.
1 Dos Equis or 2 at the same time? Just because you're going for dose, and then you're passing out the other one.
You either do the double stack in one hand or just double fist it.
Hopefully, you enjoyed the tailgate this weekend. Look, the weather is warm. It's pretty warm out there. What cools you off? A little ice-cold Dos Equis. So walking around campus, it was so good to see the tents up, see the generators out, see the TVs going, and seeing the ice-cold Dos Equis in hand. We were walking right down the street, right kind of across from Tiger Park, and we had a tailgate, and the guy's like, Hester, I look over there, he just holds up a Dos Equis.
Yeah, he does.
Just holds it up,
Heck
and
yeah.
You should as well. Go for Dos.
Yeah, guys, if it's football season, when it's beer 30, what better beer to grab than a Dos Equis? That ice-cold, delicious Mexican lager with a cold sliced lime. Come on, somebody, go for Dos Equis.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit louisianapropane.com.
At Atmos Energy, our smart choice solutions help customers save energy and emissions with rebates up to $500 off high-efficiency natural gas appliances, smart thermostats, and weatherization upgrades. Together, we're fueling our energy future.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. It's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on Mountain Cold Refreshment. Dave's back on. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Man, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. OTB.
Yep.
You know, honestly, yesterday, and I know clock
on us.
That's on me.
I wasn't gonna say it.
I never thought that, a Mac Jones Spencer Rattler game would be as good of quarterback play as we saw yesterday, though. Must admit that. I was thinking.
Shocking,
I was thinking
really.
that game. I was thinking that game was going to be 12-9.
Yeah, you were thinking like Mahomes, Jalen Hurts.
Nope. Mac Jones, Spencer Rattler was the better quarterback game. What?
How fun is that? Man, NFL. You're crazy, man. You're crazy.
All right, so when we come back in hour number 3, but you're crazy.
Man.
Weekend winners here on OTB.
Off the bench.
Breck teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered. Gold. Breck, your #1 park system in the nation.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Flight by Yingling. Raise the bar.
HD2, Baton Rouge. This hour brought to you by Spencer Callahan Injury Lawyers. LA 21 12681. Offices in Baton Rouge.
Good morning. It's 9 a.m. here on Monday, September 15th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect partly cloudy skies with a high of 91. In hour 3 of today's show, we'll have weekend winners at 9 a.m. Then 9:15, Devin Snow, Hold the Mayo, hops on to recap the weekend that was in the sports world. If you missed hours 1 or 2 of the show, you can catch it in the on-demand section at 1045ESPN.com. You can also follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN. And watch us on YouTube at the 1045 ESPN channel. Hour number 3 of Off the Bench starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone goal.
Live from downtown Baton Rouge, it's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 3 of OTB here on this Monday morning. Going to get to weekend winners here real quick, though, before we get there. I want to remind you about our friends over at Campus Federal. CampusFederal.org is the website. Multiple locations throughout the state of Louisiana. You go to the website today, open an account, and remember there is an account for you. They have different ones depending on where you're currently at right now in your life. So go ahead and go to the website today. Check out all the information. You can have a chat with them right there on the website as well. That is campusfederal.org. All right, it is Monday. It is 9 a.m. So it is time now for some weekend winners.
That's how winning is done.
That's right. We can't have anyone freak out there, okay? We've got to keep our composure. We've got too far.
I'm by winning. I win here and I win there. Now what?
Are you doing what it takes to win a championship?
Wow, winning.
Well, then I guess there's only one thing left to do. What's that?
Win the whole thing.
All right, first weekend winner for me is going to be major college football games living up to the hype. And this weekend, one of the things I'm sitting there and I'm watching, I'm like, you know what? This year, for the most part, every game that we've hyped up to be like the game has kind of lived up to it. And I was watching Clemson, Georgia Tech, and I was like, this game is incredible. This game is awesome, right? In that window. And then we hyped up Tennessee and Georgia, and I'm like, this game is incredible in that window. And then like for Texas A&M and Notre Dame in the late night window. So like every viewing window, the game that we probably talked about the most in said window lived up to the hype. And I feel like all season long, and I know it's early, we're in week 3, but I feel like all season long, like we've had like an 85% hit rate on the games that are supposed to be awesome have been awesome.
Yep.
And they've been highly contested.
There's no stinkers. Been no stinkers out there.
Not really. I mean, Vanderbilt and South Carolina, like that was in prime time, but it wasn't the main game in prime time. I mean, Texas A&M Notre Dame was your 2 ranked teams. So
such a good game.
College football
was that the best?
Heater.
Was that the game of the weekend? Notre Dame A&M.
Probably
fighting up there.
I mean, Tennessee Georgia was damn good too.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah,
some close ones.
Overtime game. Tennessee has to kick to win the game, and they shank it. Not shank it. I guess he kind of pushed it.
Yep.
But man, college football. We said it. The gift that keeps on giving this year. It's lived up to the hype.
Yep. And I was going to go something else now, but to piggyback on kind of what you just said, I'm going to go with a weekend loser and keep it broad. This is a broad loser, like you just had a broad winner. Broad loser, weekend loser for me is NFL football fans. Because we watched the most hyped game for yesterday, the Eagles versus the Chiefs. Great matchup, a really good game, good defensive match. Like, it was a really good game. until it wasn't. And it wasn't because of the tush push. Tush push, I hate you. You completely took all the juice out of a game. It is a dumb play. It's not even a legal play. And it is, the worst part about it, it is an unrefereeable play. You can't ref it. You can't review it. You can't ref it. You can't see what's happening. It's a dumb play, takes all the juice out. How many times they run it yesterday? 50?
7.
7?
The actual number was 7, which is a lot. That's a
plays. I got poo-pooed on a lot this past offseason by saying I hated it. I wanted it out. It should have been voted out. They had their chance. They missed it. NFL, you screwed up. And us NFL fans, we're going to suffer because of it. Because you're going to get a great game between Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, Taylor Swift's husband or fiance versus the defending Super Bowl champs. And then you ruin it with 7 of the most trash played to ever step foot on an NFL field. It's dumb. Like, how can you run a play that you can't review, you can't ref it, they just refuse to referee it?
I will say,
ruin the whole game.
I've been kind of a tush push defender yesterday.
Yep.
There were 2 blatant false starts by both Eagles guards. Dickerson, Cam Jurgens one time, refs didn't call it at all because they couldn't really see it. The O-line was lined up so low, but they showed it on replay twice. Both guards jumped away early.
How many times did they run the tush push? At least 3 of those 7 times where there was no whistle. There was nothing. There was no signal given from the refs. The refs are just like, I don't know. I'm just going to assume they got it. I have no idea.
At the end of the game, the first down that sealed the win for the Eagles, Jalen Hurts, they couldn't tell if he fumbled. And then the Chiefs were like, hey, it's our ball. And the refs were like, we didn't see it, Eagles ball.
Sorry.
And they couldn't even review it.
It's got to be clear and obvious. There's nothing clear and obvious about it. It's clear and obviously that it's stupid and it's out of the game. But I would say, like, I got poo-pooed on for hating on it. But I think most people on the socials that were on the fence about it, they could take it or leave it, but they're like, yeah, well, fine. I don't see anything wrong with it. A lot of people jumped onto the side of it being dumb and should be out.
That was a poorly officiated
I don't remember what I said, but I definitely.
How do you officiate?
I definitely remember saying I'd rather those carries go to the fullback.
The referees are sitting around like, I don't know. I guess he got it. I mean, his body's here. There's a big pile of people. They're like,
no, I mean the whole game.
First down, I guess.
That whole game was poorly officiated. I thought Saints-Niners was at times as well, but that whole game yesterday was awfully officiated.
Yeah, so we can lose her. NFL football fans. Sorry.
Alondra.
Or the tush push.
Yeah.
The tush
or
push
teams that run the tush push.
It's a brotherly shove.
Forever loser.
Yeah.
Tush push. Look at this.
I'm going to give a weekend winner. Oh, they're showing it on the TV right now. I'm going to give a weekend winner to Deshaun Spears because he only played 9 snaps and made such a huge impact on the game. I mean, obviously 2 picks, one of them a pick 6, and he had a couple of tackles as well. And I just feel like he deserves a weekend winner for that. He played his ass off those 9 snaps that he was in. Made such an impact in such a short amount of time. So shout out Deshaun Spears. You're a dog. Want to give another dog to Xavion Thomas. I just love that guy.
I know, I do too.
Great guy.
He's winning the hearts of all Louisiana.
He might be my favorite now.
Yeah.
He is a Louisiana.
I love him.
Hey, look, see what you did there.
Yep.
Been waiting for this moment with Deshaun. It's almost like he should be playing more than 9 snaps.
Yeah,
Good player.
You've been his fan club for a long time.
Guys, not every
Since high school.
safety out there is 6'3", 220.
Yeah.
You can't teach that.
The safeties
can't teach
how
that.
About how about this? Safety right now for LSU, it's hard to get on the field because they're playing so well.
Yep.
Think about how much we've talked about that position in the past. And I'm not going to throw shade at guys and name them by name, but compared to where you've been to where you're at right now, I had a night and day at that position.
Last year you were scrounging for depth. You wanted anything. You had the luxury this year to be like, hey, Jordan Gilbert's a versatile player. We could put him at star if we need to.
Yeah.
Because we don't need that depth at safety this year. It's incredible.
That's the thing, like for this LSU defense, and I said it on the broadcast, it's like whenever something happens, this defense steps up where they haven't in the past. Like Whit Weeks goes out, Wes Weeks, Devon Keys step up. AJ Halsey suspended for the first half. You find that out Wednesday of game week. Jordan Gilbert comes in and played incredibly well against Clemson.
Didn't play safety a ton in the fall.
I know, it played star position, Matt.
Next man up.
It really is. And like even when a guy misses a tackle, which it hasn't happened very often with this defense, here comes 2 or 3 of his podness to get the guy on the ground.
The pursuit's
like
incredible.
the pursuit drills that they must be doing right now. So like this defense, like whenever something bad happens to one of their guys, man, you got somebody right there to pick up the slack.
And Team OTB, what is chasing and running to the football? What is it?
Effort.
What do you mean?
It's
Effort?
a choice. It's a choice. You choose to do it or you choose to don't.
Yeah.
And it comes from leadership.
Yeah.
And it comes from a mentality.
Blake Baker.
Yeah.
Let's go. And
The
it comes.
ultimate dog. Like the dog of all dogs, Blake Baker. Oh my gosh. Like I love Blake Baker. I love this defense. It makes me so excited. And you're right. Like Witt, everybody talks about how great Witt Weeks is. We lose him. Devon Keys has like 14 tackles in the game on Saturday. It was just, I said this on Saturday, but our defense is going to keep us in every single game.
Effort is a mindset. Effort is a mindset. You couple that with talent, you got a special.
Yeah.
You got a special unit, and that's what we got.
When they were playing
Makes my heart
with
flutter.
everything that they had in the fourth quarter against
Sweating.
Louisiana Tech, that defense, like that's the type of thing that you see. And look, I'm not throwing shade at Tech. Like, I mean, Tech just went and housed New Mexico State 40-something to 14. But you had guys giving you everything they had, the starters against Louisiana Tech in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
And like that's the kind of DNA that we're talking about. And that's what this defensive staff is demanding from those players.
Yeah.
Got a question. Maybe we need to be a groundbreaking university and figure out a way to pay a coordinator head coaching money to stay.
Right.
I mean,
he's
We're
going to
making
be
2.3.
He's making a lot.
Wow.
He's making a lot.
And he loves it here.
I mean, honestly, find me a defense.
But everybody loves $10 million too.
Find me a defense that's playing better than LSU.
Yeah, Baton Rouge is sweet, but $10 million sounds sweet too. Yeah. To go live in Starkville.
Whoa. Why are you firing that guy Levy?
Oh, my bad. That's on me.
Whoa.
He's there for 20. They're going to put a statue of Levy up one day. Promise you.
Yeah.
He's going to average 8 a year. Statue.
I mean, that would do it for
Absolutely.
State. That would do
1000%.
it.
All right, sorry,
Weekend winner.
Tay-Tays. Go ahead.
Everybody had the Indianapolis Colts starting 2-0 and being at the top of the
Danny
AFC
Dimes.
South. But I'm going to go ahead and give them a weekend winner as well. They had a come-from-behind victory over the Broncos. Like, the Broncos should have won that game. It looked like it was done. The Colts just come back. They keep on fighting. How about this stat line through 2 games, guys? 72% completion, 588 yards, no turnovers for our guy Danny Dimes. Like, playing a really good brand of football right now. He's not turning the ball over. He's delivering passes. I mean, he had 300 yards passing again yesterday. Again, almost 300 a game through the first 2 games of the year. The Indianapolis Colts.
Listen to this stat.
Shout out to those guys.
No interceptions. Through 2 weeks, the Indianapolis Colts, 0 punts.
Yes.
Whoa.
That's hard to do.
That's hard to do.
I remember in Green Bay when Aaron was at the height of his powers, like we went a game without a punt, and we were like, whoa.
Because what was it we talked about
2
last
games
week?
with Danny Dimes and the Colts.
He was the
Played a
first
good
quarterback.
defense yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people thought the Broncos had the best D in the league.
Yeah.
Defense.
I wonder.
He led 8 straight scoring drives last week. Like, every time they had the ball, they scored. First quarterback in the modern era to do that. And then they don't punt again yesterday. I mean, find me a team playing better than the Colts right now, which is just a wild thing to say.
Colts Packers Super Bowl?
Hey, you know what's weird?
No.
Hey, you know what's weird? It's almost like Anthony Richardson was a big part of the problem.
Oh, man.
And,
Taking shots at Anthony
and
Richardson.
shouldn't have been a top 10 pick.
Guess that should come as a shock.
Anthony
Anybody
Richardson.
else?
We got a few. I mean,
I mean, yeah, I've got a lot, but
I go a quick one.
go ahead.
Brandon Aubrey.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
What a
wow. That guy made
absolute
it.
stud
That guy made it from
What?
Frisco to tie the game.
64-yard field goal.
Jeez.
As time runs out,
Like,
to tie it.
And had at least 10 yards.
It was good. It was good from
He
75.
had 10 yards to spare.
I mean, it's probably doinking the crossbar at 75, 76.
Yeah, because it was fading a little bit.
But,
yeah.
I mean, God.
Yeah. Oof.
Well,
Former
think
professional soccer player.
Think about what led to that situation, because like I'm watching the Saints game, they switched to Giants Cowboys at the end.
Yeah.
So you had the last 3 minutes. Dallas gets to midfield and they're like, "No, we're just gonna run a draw for 2 plays."
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they're not trying to get extra yards.
Yep.
You get to midfield and Schottenheimer's like, "I got confidence in Aubrey that he's gonna make the kick," and he does.
Yep.
That guy's a weapon.
The digital line they put up on the field, the field goal range is the 50-yard line pretty much. Yeah.
He's incredible. Alondra, I know you got some more.
Yeah, I had another one. Even though he beat my goat,
He did.
my pride, everything, I don't think I can put into words how much I love Canelo. But I got to give Terrence Crawford a weekend winner.
Yeah,
I
he
told
was
y'all, like,
masterful.
He dominated the entire fight.
Yeah.
And he has not been defeated not one time in his career, which is just crazy. And to do that against Canelo, insane. You went up in weight.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like, he just looked so much better than him in every facet of the match the entire time. Weekend Loser, on the other hand, just the entire Netflix broadcast production, I'm not a fan of it. I think Dana White needs to just stay out of boxing. But I think this weekend, I'm probably, I don't know. I think people would agree with this, but Saturday night just to me proves that boxing is always going to be the superior sport to the UFC, and I'm a fan of both.
Right.
But something about boxing is just so
Yeah,
technically beautiful
gosh,
about it.
I mean, I think
Yeah,
I
it's an art
prefer.
form.
I think, I think I probably prefer like a buildup of the UFC. I guess because just we've had more of those,
Yeah.
and then we've had local fighters, which
Yeah,
maybe
that's
plays
true.
into that a little bit. But you're right. I mean, we hear more about the UFC, but when you have a major boxing event,
God, it's so
like
exciting.
it's so good.
That fight lived up to all the hype. Like,
Yeah, it was good.
Terrence dominated, but I mean, Canelo stayed in there. He has an iron chin. Like, he's never been knocked out, and he was taking some pretty brutal hits from Bud. So.
Yeah, there was nothing better than like we'd be at Snack when we were playing, and like the team would get like the major fight, and that's when I was playing. It's like when you had Manny Pacquiao, you had Floyd, you had Ricky Hatton, like that. That was like all those fighters kind of in their prime, and man, it was so good. There was a couple doll hairs put on the table to bet the fights and bet the fighter there, and there was some trash talk in the room. But I might actually prefer UFC more, but I think boxing lives up to when you build it up like we did that fight. So,
right.
I'm with you. Weekend winner, we talked about him early in the show, but I'm going to give him some more love here. Wes Weeks. He was put in a position where his brother Whit Weeks got disqualified from the game, and he played 47 snaps in this game against the Florida Gators. He was your third highest graded defender at 77%. I thought he was all over the place. I thought he was good in coverage. I thought he was good against the run. I thought he was good as far as the leader in the huddle once his brother went out there. It was a very good performance from Wes Weeks, a player that, you know, redshirted last year because he had the injury. He wanted to come back. He wanted to play with his brothers there. Very easily he could have played last year, maybe at the end of the year. But he, you know, had this year and kind of the results that they're getting in mind. And so it's very cool to see him go out there, take leadership. And, you know, a lot of talk about his brother. And his brother's an All-American. His brother's going to play a long time on Sundays. But Wes is like, hey, I got you. Tonight's my night. I got you, bro.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. And you prove that it's not just nepotism, it's genetics.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, the dad played at Georgia and 3 brothers play at LSU. Yeah,
Weekend
pretty good.
winner the week's parents.
Yeah.
All 3 of the boys getting
Can you
playing
imagine
time.
the wave of emotions from his
Right.
parents? Okay, so Whit gets kicked
So
out of the
true.
game. All right, and then Wes is playing awesome. He's on the sideline. I thought it was a knee.
Yeah.
Turns out it's a calf strain. At least that's what Gordy
It
reported on our
didn't look
broadcast.
great because he was sitting
It
there
did not
crying.
look-
Somebody was in his ear. I was like,
It didn't look great. And hopefully that's all it is a calf strain. But then Zach Weeks goes into the game as well. Like, as parents, can you imagine like going to that game and like you're pissed and then you're happy for Wes and then like he gets hurt and you're pissed again and then here comes Zach into the game? It's pretty cool.
I know a friend of mine texted me. He's like, dude, I hate a true freshman being in there against Florida. I was like, I'm just going to assume he's really good.
Yeah.
I was like, until
Just
he
assume
has a
that.
reason not to.
Yeah, just assume he's good. He's a good player. He's going to play with a lot of energy, high motor.
Not sure he knows what
Yep.
he's doing.
All right, last one, just real quick. I know
didn't
we're
say
up for a
that. Brian
break.
Kelly did.
I know we're a little late for break. Last one though, because we all love them, and they have stolen our hearts time and time again, and hopefully they continue to do it. Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
Georgia
Rambling
Tech.
Rack.
Are we kidding me? Just the most meathead, gritty win, no matter what it looks like, because it's going to look ugly. Just win, baby. Georgia Tech, Haynes King, taking down the Clemson Tigers. Now, I know Miami's good, but You know who we're going to be cheering for?
Oh, yeah.
In that ACC race. Let's go.
You better set your jaw when you play
Let's go.
Georgia Tech.
LSU, Georgia Tech, national championship game. Let's go.
Yeah.
Weekend winner. All the meatheads out there that like just good, hard-nosed football. Haynes King picking himself up. Looks like his head's Velcroed to the turf every single time he gets hit.
I told y'all he's having
Poor
that
guy.
self-talk of,
Yeah.
Haynes, get up.
Get your ass
Get up, Haynes.
I love it. I love it.
Can you imagine the meatheadness if LSU's defense went against Georgia Tech's offense?
Yeah.
The world might explode.
The world might explode. It'd be great.
People would be flying around everywhere.
Oh, that'd be incredible.
And when we come back, there's going to be a couple of losers that we're going to get to. I just want to tell y'all.
You think Deb's going to give us those losers?
With a heavy heart. Oh, yeah. No. Later after that.
Oh,
But with a heavy heart. We lost a few good people out there this weekend.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Let's get that later.
Before we get to Deb, I want to remind you about our friends over at Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness. YourGoodwood.com is the website. Go and book your consultation on the website, bottom right corner. But also you can pick up the phone, give them a call, tell them what you're going through, and they're going to help you, guide you, get you to the clinic so you can check it out Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. over on Drusilla Lane in Baton Rouge. That number 2254-GD-WOOD, 2254-GD-WOOD. When we come back, our guy Devin Snow, a.k.a. Hold the Mayo, well, to talk about the New Orleans Saints, and I think the jersey that he bought might already be in the trash. We'll tell you who that jersey is when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to trashrangers.com, trashrangers.com, residential commercial service. You can sign up right there on the website. The thing we always tell you about as well, if you're in the listening area, if you need a roll-off dumpster, they've got 3 different sizes to choose from. So I would get in contact with them. Hey, here's what my project is at my home, at my business. What do you think? And they're going to say, okay, well, here's the size dumpster that you need. But even if you don't get it right and you have more trash than you anticipated, well, they're going to come, they're going to pick up your trash, pick up the bin, they're going to take it, they're going to empty it, and they're going to bring off that roll-off dumpster right back to your project. Trashrangers.com.
That is right. Whether it's residential, business, industrial. So if your house, you just need regular trash pickup. For a business, you need a big dumpster that's picked up once, twice a week. If you have something special and you need a roll-off dumpster, whatever that size is, they got 3 sizes to choose from. And then what about sanitation? They have porta potties as well. So if you have an event, you have a project, they can literally handle anything. Trashrangers.com.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. It's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
These ice cubes could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they cradle and cool the crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Nicely done, ice cubes.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a
All right, welcome back in OTB here on this Monday morning. It's now time to talk to our guy, Devin Snow, a.k.a. Hold the Mayo. Joins us every single week here. Dev, I'm not quite sure what kind of mood you're going to be in because the Saints lost. It wasn't all bad. Spencer Rattler, I think, had a pretty nice day at the office. Now, you got a certain jersey, I believe, of a certain kicker that has not quite lived up to having a jersey of said player.
Yeah, no, I'm sending that to Guatemala for sure. I'm looking forward to seeing it on National Geographic. And, it's unbelievable.
Oh, yeah, the groupie jersey. Yeah, it's he missed another kick yesterday. But, all right, so I really don't know, like, how you're feeling right now because there is a lot of good. I mean, you know, I think Spencer Rattler's played well. Demario Davis continues to show like the fountain of youth might actually be real. Like there's some performances that were good, but there was also Cesar Ruiz who continues to be, unfortunately, the gift that keeps on giving there. Like what's your overall maybe assessment of how you felt yesterday watching the game?
I mean, yeah, Spencer Rattler looks like he's improving. I mean, if you pose it like this, if you say, hey, has Spencer Rattler improved since last season? It's 100% yes, right? You could tell he's playing better. Dude, it's really the people around him. I mean, it really is at this point. Too many mistakes, right? The Saints defense, third down and long, they, for whatever reason, man, they cannot stop people on third and long, bro. I mean, they'll give you a whole touchdown to Jawan Jennings on third and long. You know, guy was questionable going to him. Jawan Jennings to the house, bro. You know, it's just it just looks like an inconsistent football team. I know it's only been 2 weeks, but this is just going to be growing pains that you're going to have to go through probably the entire season, you know. And then also the last thing about it is the roster. It's kind of what I thought it was, you know, before the season started. The roster just really ain't a great roster.
Yeah.
It ain't a great roster, dude.
Tell me, what are your thoughts when you're watching Chris Olave right now? We talked about it earlier in the show. He just doesn't look right. Certainly not like a number one receiver like we all hoped and he should be. Like when you're watching him, you're just like what's going on? You concussed? Like what's happening with him?
Just too many unfortunate things, right? So, for instance, like that touchdown throw that he dropped, and I know it was a little behind him. Think about it this way. You think Malik Nabis is dropping that ball, right? You think I'll go even farther back. You think Marcus Colston would have dropped that ball? Dude, there's a lot of guys who catch that ball, period, right? And if you're supposed to be Chris Olave, the first-round pick that we have the highest expectations for, you know, you catch that ball, man. I know it's a little inconvenient, but, I mean, great players do inconvenient catches.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the truth. Falling on the ground on a drag route. You know, it's like so many different things, and it just looks like he's, you know, without me knowing for sure, just looks like he's kind of playing safe. Maybe he's a little in his head. And yeah, I mean, I think at the end of the day, he's a good two receiver. I don't even want to say he's an impeccable two receiver. He's a good two receiver.
Yeah, we were talking about that a little bit earlier, and it's, you know, you're not losing right now because of quarterback play. Like that's the main point of emphasis that I try to get across here over the last couple of weeks. And you have players that have stepped up, and we kind of joke, but like Demario Davis is playing at an incredible level. He has really the last 2 years, it's like you're right there, Dev. It's just like 5 guys need to like step up and make 2 more plays apiece in a game. And if you do that, hell, you might be 2-0. At worst, you're 1-1.
And you ran the ball good yesterday, too. I mean, Kamara, we were talking about it. Kamara, get him the ball more. All right, 21 carries. 100 yards, 4.7 average, you know. But, yeah, I mean, you ran the ball good. You're not capitalizing, man. When you got opportunities, they're not capitalizing for whatever reason, whether it's a groupie missed field goal or whether it's a dropped Olave touchdown, you know, whatever. They're just not capitalizing. And that's looks like a team that's young and growing and inconsistent.
We were talking about this a few segments ago. Did you have on your bingo card that Spencer Rattler versus Mac Jones might be one of the greatest quarterback matchups we saw this weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, dude, Mac Jones went off, man. What's crazy is the Saints got good history against Mac Jones, you know, so I was feeling pretty good about it. But, I mean, look at how many different receivers Mac Jones hit. I mean, I think it was like, I don't know, it had to be over 7. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether it was Ricky Pearsall, Juwan Jennings, you had Christian McCaffrey, Kendrick Bourne, a dude named Jake Tongues, you know, even the guy got his first touchdown, the Luke Farrell dude, and that was a missed tackle by Alontae Taylor.
Yeah.
Who is always in the right spot.
Yeah.
Always around the ball. Misses tackles like it's his job.
All right, Dev. I do want to get to some positive things here with you. LSU beats Florida. Out of the last 9 games they've played against each other, LSU has been victorious 7 times, and so certainly you've owned that series there. A lot of pushing and shoving in the pregame because that's what Florida is. They're fake tough guys, so no surprise there. And look, it wasn't the prettiest, cleanest performance from LSU's offense by any means, but that LSU defense continues to kind of have a little throwback old school feel to it.
Yeah, 5 picks, man, on Lagway. Another thing about, because I was at the LSU game, just wanted to mention, man, whenever they do the 3 jets flying over the stadium, oh my God. Like, there's nothing that feels better than that. You just one little purple and yellow dot amongst 100,000. And then here comes 3 jets.
Yeah.
You know, and it's there's just nothing more special than that. But yeah, man, like LSU's offense, I'm not worried about LSU, bro. I think they're going to be fine. They're going to have to evolve the offense. It's going to have to evolve, you know, because we've all watched enough football to know, like, if you get down to the nitty gritty and you're playing offense like that, I mean, that's going to become stagnant. It's going to be an issue, but I got nothing but faith that they're going to figure it out, you know. Like to see the running game figure it out too, man. That's kind of unfortunate.
I tend to get inspired by the LSU student section. I really believe anything is possible when you have a bunch of like-minded individuals that get together. The amount of coordination that a student section can have at starting the STTD chant on literally any song that the band plays is impressive. Like, how do you think that they practice this? They work? Is there like a memo they send out to all students? Like, this is when we're going to do it? Because with no practice, those guys go out there and in unison, they say it.
Yeah, dude, I think it's just like speaking in tongues, you know? Like, it just, you feel it, and it just comes out, right? You know, especially when you win it, especially, you know, when you're playing good. I mean, it's, dude, Death Valley was amazing. It really was. It was amazing. Look, I always say my favorite game ever that I've ever been to, LSU-wise, was the 2007 game. So it'll never hold a candle to that. But it was just euphoric, man. It was euphoric, bro. And then the 5 pick 6, you know, by Spears. That was electric. It was absolutely electric, man. But, dude, one thing we got to start talking about, and we're really going to find out this week, is, and I don't even call this a miracle if it happens, because I think it's got a good chance of happening. Dude, if Tulane beats Ole Miss, I think we got to start talking about LSU and Tulane in the college football playoff, which would be insane if they wound up matching. I don't even know what the state would do if that happened.
No, that'd be incredible. I've actually seen projections like that is like a real possibility of happening if the season plays out like we think it's going to. I mean, they put, as the kids say, belt to ass against Duke this weekend, right? Their former quarterback, he's over there. He's making $3 million per year, and Tulane just suffocated the Duke Blue Devils.
Yeah, and I think that the blueprint was out after that Illinois game, dude, on Mensa. The blueprint was out. They took advantage of it. The thing that's going to get, if Tulane does so happen to make the playoff, it's because of Summerall, dude. He's one of the best coaches in the country. He really is. Like, I was thinking, like, oh, man, they're going to have a hard time keeping him. He might go to Kentucky. No, we need to, like, start aiming high on where he's going to wind up going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he might wind up in a real big job, or that dude is just an amazing coach.
Before I let you go, Dev, I do want to get your thoughts. A game like that, you mentioned like Florida LSU, incredible environment. You got 3 jets flying over. Everybody's fired up. It's a goal game. And then a player like Whit Weeks gets disqualified for the tackle that he had. And I'm not here to talk about, is it targeting, is it not? To the letter of the law, I don't really care about that. I think targeting is broken. I think missing an entire football game for that play, that's completely broken. But what were your thoughts on Whit Weeks getting disqualified from the game?
My thing is, like, okay, I understand, like, all the pressure that football has on it about, helmet-to-helmet contact, what it does, the aftermath. But have some common sense. Have some common sense, dude. Like, this is one of the best linebackers in the country, right? You could watch the replay over and over and over. First of all, they don't even show it in Death Valley.
I know.
So we don't even know what's going on. We just know that Whit Weeks, the best defensive player that we have, is out within the first 2 minutes, right?
Yeah.
And I get in my truck, I look at the replay. Dude, this is not egregious.
Right.
It was not egregious. This was 2 helmets that touched. It's exactly how it sounds. I mean, dude, we got to have some type of common sense. We got to relook at it because that just can't happen, man.
Right.
I feel so bad for that dude, bro. Like, this dude works so hard week in, week out. He gets thrown out in the first 2 minutes because his helmet touched another guy, didn't lead at him, no awful intentions. It just happened. And we just got to do better than that. That's awful, bro.
Yeah, 15 yards is one thing, but to disqualify a kid.
Yeah.
And one of the few opportunities you get to go out in Tiger Stadium is
for a game like that, you get what?
Ridiculous.
6 in a career, maybe.
Yeah. What is Whit Weeks, a junior or senior?
Junior, but he ain't gonna be playing for LSU next year.
I said senior earlier.
So it's like, dude, this is his last time playing Florida, and that's what he gets, man.
Right.
Just disgusting.
Disrespectful.
Yeah. So, Dev, we appreciate you, brother. Any idea where we're going? RB&R Day?
No idea at all, man. No idea at all. Especially after the Saints lost, bro. I gotta be honest. I'd be dreading.
Do you get out of the city a little bit when the Saints lose, or do you try to stay in the city? Maybe give some positive vibes towards the city.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like I just got to get out because it's so like such a depressing feeling. So we'll see, man. Might go to the outskirts. Might wind up staying in the city. Just don't know yet, Yeah. But we'll see, man. And another thing is I'm on a roll right now with the betting spreads. So in my head, I'm like, yeah, I got RB&R Day today, but it's like, dude, I got to be back and locked in before these 2 games a night, bro. Because I am robbing DraftKings right now, man. It has been spectacular.
Deb, you taking the Bolts tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Love them.
All right, good.
Love them.
Good.
Hey, Quentin Johnson, bro. Big year for Quentin Johnson.
How about that?
Bro.
I know.
Big year.
I know. All right, Dev, you're the man. We appreciate you, brother.
All right, y'all take care.
You as well. Devin Snow, a.k.a. Hold the Mayo, good enough to join us every single Monday here on OTB. Also joining us every day on the show, K to Z. K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living, KtoZBlinds.com. You can find the contact information in Baton Rouge and Lafayette, on the North Shore, really throughout the state of Louisiana. They can help you out, interior and outdoor living. They do it both. Brandon Barton and the team going to come out and make sure they're always on top of your job. K to Z Blinds, KtoZBlinds.com. All right, we still got more OTB. We do have a double-header Monday night football games. I don't know if your boy here is going to be able to stay up for the Chargers game. We're going to try. We're going to give it the old college try. We're going to try to stay up there. We'll talk about those games, continue on down the road here, OTB Monday morning. Stay with us.
Off the bench.
All right, go to centralplumbing.org. That is a website for you, guessed it, Central Plumbing. And not just in Central, but the entire greater Baton Rouge area, we are talking to you. right? If you've ever worked with the Payne family, you know they do everything the right way. They're going to make sure that your job is done the right way the first time. So if you're looking to remodel, if you're looking to upgrade and go tankless with a tankless water heater, they are certainly the call to make. 225-925-8552. And it doesn't matter how big your project is. If it's just something simple at your home, or if you've got an entire business where you've got like 4 restrooms and you need to overhaul that, they can do that, and they can do it every single time. CentralPlumbing.org.
Yeah, and I can tell you, I have personally worked with the Payne family at Central Plumbing to both at my house or at our place of business. We have an entire wet production factory beverage facility, and they have done everything, and they have done it first class. They've done it top notch, and they are a pleasure to work with. So if you have a project, no matter the size, give them a call or go see them, centralplumbing.org.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient. And you will have your pool in no time.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC. Pearl Jam. And the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is the
I'm so happy 'cause today.
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
All right, welcome back in Monday morning here on OTB. 2 NFL games tonight. You've got the Texans hosting Taylor's Buccaneers. That's going to be a 6 p.m. local time kick over on ABC. And then later tonight, 9 p.m. local time kick. It is going to be the LA Chargers traveling to take on the Las Vegas Raiders there. So should be 2 pretty good games. You got a 1-0 matchup between the Chargers and the Raiders. Texans fall in week number 1, but Buccaneers coming to town. Buccaneers look pretty good in that comeback win against the Atlanta Falcons. So certainly Saints fans going to be paying attention. And Tay-Tay to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers tonight. Tay-Tay, how you feeling? Your team's first game in primetime.
If they could run the ball, they'll be fine. Like the passing game is going to be there, but they still got Tristan Wirfs still out. Didn't play week 1. Luke Gedeke questionable. He's a really good guard for them. They didn't run the ball that well in week 1. Now Atlanta has a good defense, but so do the Texans. So if they're able to run the ball, they'll win the game. If not, could get a little dicey.
You got a Texans fan in your house, too, so it's Huck versus Tay-Tay tonight.
Huck versus Tay-Tay. Let's go C.J. Stroud. He really only cares about Stingley. That's all he cares about. That's right.
Yep.
As long as Stingley gets a couple picks tonight, we'll be good.
Okay.
But you said, you were like, clearly the passing game's going to be there tonight because of Baker Mayfield.
I mean, the passing game's just been good for a year and a half. I mean, it has.
It's been great. Probably the best in the NFL, right?
No,
That's
not
why
the
you
best
picked
in the NFL.
The Texans a 2.5-point favorite in this contest.
Makes sense. They're at home.
I would say I like it. It's a coin toss game.
Yeah.
It's pretty evenly match up. Who's going to make the plays?
Chargers a 3.5-point favorite on the road. The Raiders certainly in week number 1 against the Patriots. They put up some big passing numbers. Geno Smith, 362 yards through the air in week number 1.
Look out.
No, I hate the Raiders. I hate the Raiders like I hate Florida. They're the same person. Front runners, fake tough guys. They're more worried about the Raiders.
They've never been any kind of tough guy.
No, see, okay, being in their division my entire career,
Sure.
they are the team that, hey, I'm gonna stomp on your logo in the middle of the field. I'm gonna run through your warm up. I'm gonna talk trash when we don't have any pads on. Like we got our headphones on. That's when I'm gonna talk trash. And then I'm gonna talk trash during victory formation, not for us, but for you. Your victory formation. You're closing out the game, but we're gonna talk trash and be tough guys, and we're gonna try to hit the center during victory formation when the game's already over. Like Florida and the Raiders are the same person. They just wear different colors.
Florida fans, Raider fans.
Same person.
Very similar.
Jorts.
Yeah.
A lot of jorts.
They both wear jorts.
They love them.
Chargers win this.
Right, handmade jorts. Not store-bought.
Oh, it's macrame. Where you get jeans and you cut them off.
Macrame?
Macrame. Yeah.
Macrame.
That's what you do. That's what's called when you have the jeans and you're like, hey, these also would look good as shorts. Let me get the scissors out.
Macrame is something too, right? Isn't that where you do art with macaroni?
Maybe.
I think maybe so.
I don't know. But
well, look forward to that. Look forward to watching a couple of games. It's always fun when you get the 2 games on Monday Night Football, even though one starts so late you can't watch a half of it.
It's always the Chargers, too.
It's always
every year the Chargers get the doubleheader at the late game, and I'm like, why?
Yep.
Why would you do this?
Well, Jake, not everything's sunshine and rainbows this weekend. Lost a few good people out there.
Oh, no.
College football is shaken to its core.
I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Couple of head coaches.
Who'd we lose?
We lost casualties this weekend. Well, we lost the head coach of Virginia Tech, Brent Pry. He's still alive.
He's still with us.
He's still with us. But he got fired. Right there. You see his eyes? Those are eyes. He got a lot of pain behind those eyes. He got fired. Started out 0-3.
In the
16-24 overall record there at Virginia Tech. They started out the season with a couple of good losses. But they had a third loss that was not very good. They got taken down by the powerhouse of Old Dominion, 45-26.
The Monarchs got them?
45-26. And look out. They got Wofford coming into town this week. So they said before that powerhouse comes in, we need to change. We need to make a wholesale change. So casually, after week 3, we'll never see Brent Pry stalk the fields with that Hokie shirt on anymore.
All right.
He's gone.
All right.
You go.
So we got one more. We got
one more. And this one really kind of hurts hard. Deshaun Foster, UCLA. This one of the 2 schools in LA. His long 15-game tenure has come to an end. He is a casualty, 5-10 overall. 2 straight losses to Mountain West opponents. UNLV 30-23, New Mexico 35-10. Just pitiful. It didn't start out well. We saw it coming after his first Big Ten media days. He just completely wrecked himself. Too bad he couldn't put the pads on because he was a great player.
You're a really good running back.
Probably not going to get another job as a head coach. So R.I.P.
Rip.
Deshaun Foster.
Gone but not forgotten.
Gone but not forgotten. So who's going to play quarterback for them because Nico Lamalava is not very good.
Nico Iamaleava, bless your heart, stepped away from football. He kind of did that before the season. We'll take our last break, wrap it up here on OTB when we come back.
Off the bench.
When it comes to pipe fabrication, time is money. And at River Parish Contractors, we make every second count. Our 36,000 square foot shop is ready to take on your projects right now. With experienced welders, precise fittings, and fast turnarounds you can trust. Whether it's a single custom spool or a full-scale run, we have the capacity and the skill to keep your job on schedule. Call us or visit rpcontractors.com for your quote. That's rpcontractors.com.
Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC. Pearl Jam. And the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is the rock station.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
Free. Text radio to 39179.
Message and data rates may apply. You may receive up to 4 messages a month, and you may text stop to stop.
This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Looking for a roll-off dumpster? At Trash Ranger, we have 3 sizes, and we offer dependable service, personalized attention, transparent pricing, and we're community-focused at trashrangers.com.
Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. 5 brands on one lot. Shop BayouAutomotive.com.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. Remind your battle friends over at All-Star Toyota AllStarToyotaBatonRouge.com, AllStarToyotaBatonRouge.com. Buying new,
All-Star.
leasing, renting, every single thing is available. Go see them today. All-Star.
Hey now.
Our store, ToyotaBatonRouge.com. A little breaking news here. 2027 quarterback Peyton Houston out of Shreveport has committed to the LSU Tigers.
Whoa, that is big news.
Big news. Peyton Houston, one of the top quarterbacks in the country in 2027. Obviously Elijah Haven in that. Got Nussmeier in that class as well.
It's a big old class.
Peyton Houston, out of Shreveport, originally from Cotton Valley, Louisiana, is committed. Evangel Eagle as well. How about that? Shreveport Evangel.
Hey, if you want the privilege of putting on that LSU helmet, better jump on that opportunity.
No question
Nice
about
work,
it.
kid.
So it's big news. That's big news for LSU. Now, I wonder who they get in this 26 class. And it doesn't say that Nussmeier in that 27 class can also commit.
It's still 2025 now, though, right?
Yeah, but this is a 26 class that's going to be signing in this next class. Even if they do it in December, it's still considered the 26
Totally
class.
followed you.
So
like a year and a half.
Got it. But he committed.
That's great.
Yep.
I'm
North
excited.
Louisiana guy.
I'm excited. Hey, the Tigers win.
Yeah, they did.
3-0. That would be 4-0. Then 5.
I don't know, Taylor, who you going for this weekend?
LSU.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know. You went to Southeastern. I didn't know.
Yeah, but that's
Asking you the question.
T-Pal said Owl Star.
Yes.
Hooty hoo.
Woo.
Off the bench.
Well
You know,
done.
you know. You know,
If
you
you
know.
know, you know. Your season, your shot. The NFL season is rolling, and every touchdown can bring you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. From first touchdown score to anytime touchdown props or the thrill of live in-game betting, every snap is loaded with opportunity. And new customers, this one is for you. Bet just $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly, plus score over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket, and you can get that bonus bet, right? So you got two things that you can get from our friends over at DraftKings. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code Baton Rouge. That is promo code Baton Rouge. You get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you place your bet of just $5.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus. Physically present in Louisiana. Select parishes. All eligibility restrictions apply. Licensing partner Golden Nugget Lake Charles. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/promo. NFL Sunday Ticket offer for subscribers only at auto renew until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday Ticket terms. YouTube.com/go/NFL Sunday Ticket/terms. Limited time offer.
There you go.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge and First American Bank and Trust bring you the Heart of the Game Award, recognizing student athletes who deliver when it counts. Nominate your game day standout at 1045ESPN.com by the 21st. We'll choose 5 male and 5 female finalists, and then it's up to the fans to vote for the winners. Each winner gets a $250 gift card, a custom award, and the spotlight they've earned. Presented by First American Bank and Trust, a banking tradition since 1910.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU,